Yep.
All right, folks. It's session 24.
2-4. I think we made 2-4.
Would someone like to do a recap for us?
We were grunts. We were grunts.
In song, please.
Yes.
We were grungs.
We went into the jungle.
And the word of mad too much singing.
And then
we faced a man named Grizzle. He sent us on a quest.
Or die.
We took his tail in two. He was mad, so we said, he'll do this job for you. And so we did.
I need to stop giving out inspiration and blessings and stuff like the recaps, but I mean, I think if I'm gonna go out on a high note, I think that's it right there. I'll give you inspiration because that was fucking hilarious and it was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so last week we kind of took a break from our regular scheduled programming, and we played as the grungs that were sent to, as you so learned when you were the grungs, that you were sent to go find the Keepers of the First Light as a request on behalf of Valefor, who the Keepers of the First Light would know is the first living creature of the Feywild and known as the first Archfey. So you have been sent, the grungs have been sent, I suppose you have been sent, to go find the Keepers of the First Light in the middle of the hazy woods, to then bring them to their destination, let's say. As the grungs, we had a bit of fun running into old friends and old enemies as well.
Frenemies.
The day of my daughter's wedding.
You come to me
When you hear your
on the
family.
day of my daughter's wedding. Teresa's
I tried me once before, there's no way you could do it to me twice.
Watch.
At least my tail will be intact this
That
time.
relic was ours from the start, alright? You just pointed us in the right direction.
That's right. So as you so learned that Grizzo, the blind two-tailed mole, Grizzo Two Tails, sent you to go retrieve a relic that he only knew about from a small temple not far from where you were, which was Toadstool Hollow. You went to go find this relic. Upon discovering it, it was incredibly, let's say, grung in nature.
So fucking grunk.
So grunk.
And as Sal put his hand on it, he felt himself changed as he then put on the crown of the Slime King, and his intelligence rose to 19. How would he know? And he then became quite smart. So the grungs, we will kind of ourselves a little bit. As the grungs, you have now reached your destination, which is the the Keepers of the First Light. You kind of ran into them as they were kind of decimating, but in your eyes, perhaps maybe getting their asses kicked by a bunch of the Fey wildlife that exists here in the hazy woods. You've made an entrance now, and you have made contact. We are going to have some fun where you are more than welcome to either roleplay as your hero character or your grung character. You are free to roleplay as such. If there's something you don't know, or a hero of the First Light asks a grung a question that the grung doesn't know the answer to, it would work the exact same way. I'm happy to disseminate that information, but then you can just jump back right into that roleplay that you were in.
Fun.
This is session 24?
That's right.
Okay.
So we kind of jump right back into the story where the grungs have made contact with the heroes of the First Light. They've asked them to take them to Valefor, and the grungs say, you want to see the boss? Kind of playing it up a little bit. That you owe us a little bit because we're taking you to see the boss.
We helped you also. Yeah.
So,
Yes, but we came along you when we did, because obviously, you needed our help. So, how about some, kickbacks?
You kick it?
Hey, no, whoa, big guy. Come on, we came looking for you. We're your friends out here.
Come on, we're talking leaves here.
Yeah,
What do
without
you got for us?
you're not going to be finding the big guy, so,
Well, right then. We should follow you to your leader.
Well, it's
We'll
not
give you
that
some leaves
simple.
when we get there, because how do we know you're going to take us there?
Okay, now we're talking. All right, okay.
Maybe they don't need our help. Maybe
Sally,
just leave them.
what do you reckon we should do about this negotiating stuff?
Skip sits there, like, staring up at them, like,
Let us see what they may have to offer.
So leave.
Why are you sound like an asshole?
Because I am enlightened,
I don't like
dear
it.
boy. Shivs. A man like you would not know what this is like to be enlightened. I pity you.
Okay, you're getting a little carried
right,
away with
boss,
the
we
talking.
don't.
I'll be honest, guys, I don't trust that smart talking crowd.
Please fear not. I'm actually going to use my charm.
What does that do?
You're gonna charm.
Oh, you're gonna charm them. Okay.
Oh no!
You really?
Hit him with 8 or less.
8 or less.
Oh,
I don't know if that grows above it.
Infatuated.
I have 9 in
You
total.
have 9?
Oh, so
I
just
have 8,
Roku.
so me
Is it
as well.
Bro,
Saving
and-
throw?
Oh,
8.
intelligence. You have a
Basically,
higher
you have
Are you
intelligence.
looking at your Astoria or
Astoria.
yeah.
Are you,
Oh, no, Story's higher
Is
than
it
that.
you do choose the creatures? Because I have a lily pad has an 8 intelligence.
So I think all the
Well, they were always just like.
The grungs have always kind of been part
Right.
of the like.
So your grung is trying to charm us.
Not so much, but just be like,
He's
"You're
charmed."
cool, man.
We're
I
already
like
charmed,
how-
is what you're saying?
Come
We're
in-
part of
in
the cult of Sal.
That was the vibe. However, you can actually like roll.
Yeah.
Because the spiders also kind of just like fell naturally under that charm.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, your spiders are like horses, kind of tied up in the tree line.
And it's
they're
not,
chilling.
it's not so much to like mind control, but it's like, come on, come with us. We'll take care of you. We're sort of more like a
Yep.
charming than a we need to be.
Do we feel
Be
the
my servant.
magic of the charm on us?
So, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna use the actual straight up ability of the crown, though, then I would say the grungs would also have to kind of roll for this, unless.
I already worship the Church of Sal.
This is kind of where this is kind of what I'm
We're
asking,
already
right?
like ready.
Willing
As grungs,
willingly
you
submitting.
make like
Sounds
this is amazing for us to have this like. Hey, so I would ask
I'm
Brent.
like scared, I am.
He's just gonna have like an aura presence, like he's doing like the Jesus face,
That's-
like down, like please.
I don't follow this jaded looking
Okay,
guy.
so it is a int save for anything less intelligence 8 or lower is an int save of 15.
It's a charm.
And it's a charm.
I'm charmed as fuck by you.
Are you 8 or lower on your
Oh
intelligence?
yeah. So I got.
all the grungs are.
Oh, the grungs. Your grungs.
so I
yes,
rolled
yes,
a
yes. Okay.
3.
Oh, okay.
I rolled 4, but it's
You're in.
We're all very charmed by you.
9 grunts?
19 on dice.
Okay, so grunts.
Glory unto Sal.
Yeah.
glory.
So just Shivs is not down with the good down.
That's right. Shit has always been carried on.
And then Roku is the only hero that has less than 8.
Yeah.
I will use the term hero to describe your hero
Okay,
characters.
that's fair.
Although I want the grunts to know that I think of them as heroes. And
I appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I just want to put that out
Did
there.
you roll?
Yep.
Are you charmed?
Are you
No.
charmed?
All creatures
I got a
great and small
17.
play big
Okay,
parts.
so Roku is
You're
not
fine.
charmed by this, but you
Okay.
are able to charm the grunts that are standing
I'm
behind
gaining
you.
some more aura points from the ground. So just
Yes,
like,
exactly. Perhaps when he like does this, what does it look like? Do you then like
And it's like a
literally
rainbow from one hand to the other. It's like.
a beam of
We-
light just like goes
What a
right
mean
you know
through the light, through the trees, shines on your face.
Heroes.
He means it.
Heroes of Soothea.
I don't know,
Yes,
see, they
I'm
seem
aware.
pretty honest.
He's an asshole.
I don't trust that one though. He
They've
seems
told,
scares me.
they've told,
His name is Shivs,
How do you know-
appropriately named.
How do you know what he's saying? I can barely make him out.
It's just
They-
kind of scary sounds.
Oh.
They mean to take us to Vale.
You speak common. The grunts speak Sylvan.
Grungs always speak Sylvan.
Mr.
Proud.
Yeah.
What would
It's
be
common.
a fitting
common,
price
exactly.
for your guidance to your leader?
Let me consult with my people.
Apostles.
Yeah.
Don't. How much we fucking let these guys have?
I'll say that in Grung, yeah.
Like 40 or 50 leaves.
Take it for everything they
Take it for a fortune. It's gonna be amazing.
It will be a mere measly sum of 50 leaves.
That's
That's outrageous.
not an even cut.
60 leaves. We never saw math. We're not good at those. But I am, because I'm ingenious. 60.
Okay. So what they're saying is we'll pay 60 leaves now and 60 leaves later when we meet Valefor. That seems fair.
Yes. Yeah. 60 now, 60.
I can always trust those little guys.
I didn't think that's what they mean, but
Fucking did it.
I'm
I'm okay with that.
So you tried to leaf link with the grung.
Oh, I got an angry beep on my end. What does that mean?
Oh,
Account not recognized.
we do not accept MasterCard, actually.
that's all we have.
All we have is leaves. Physical leaves.
Oh,
Can I just rip a
CRISPR.
handful
We
of
use
leaves off the
CRISPR
tree and
leaves.
give it to them?
You just want to pull a bunch of leaves off a tree?
And give it to them?
can I just grab a tree and shake it as hard as I can?
Triona, can we offer her Triona potentially to be like the giver of leaves? Like money literally grows
We'll
on
give you a
you.
bank.
We will give you.
I have leaves.
And you know what?
talking, guys.
Aren't you robbing the bank?
We raise a bank.
Here, right? Frogs good for trees or bad for trees?
That was good for trees.
There you go. Frogs are good for trees.
This seems a fitting.
Do you
We will
guys want to
be
hang out?
your humble protectors.
Holy smokes! We could have a walking home,
And a bank.
right.
A walking bank.
a walking bank home.
I've never seen so many leaves.
I've led you to the promised
I've
tree.
never seen a tree talk before.
Whatever comes off to you.
Can we trust this tree?
She'll just start like,
It's like, holy crap!
and it's like
Let's get a
so
bank.
slow mo. These leaves like.
Start grabbing them.
We're just boinging.
All of a sudden, like a golden sunshine beaming through.
I'm like stuffing them like into my
What?
suspenders.
Just dancing and
Yeah,
catching
it's so good.
like the real world is
Yeah, and then it cuts immediately.
Just all the heroes looking down and going like, I'll be honest, this don't feel right. I'm
Do I keep dancing?
Dear, stop, dear. You've done enough.
I start putting the leaves.
Triona, you don't have to do anything you don't want to.
I'm sorry.
We will take you to Valefor.
What's Valefor?
The boss.
Alright.
This is
ships.
Chips is gonna get the shit.
Ship. Get the
Alright, I know that we're not okay riding the tree, but can the grungs ride the tree? Ride Triona?
Yeah, that's kind of what she said. You want to hang out?
Yeah.
Feel free. The grungs can kind of.
Get the spiders and then climb up and then just hang out.
Oh, the spiders,
Spiders
too.
are great for trees. They go to the bed.
Okay, sure.
No bugs.
They're really
At all.
big.
I've also looked at spiders.
They will not do anything that you deem unfit for your tree. I will control.
What if he fell out of
the tree?
No, this is.
Enough ships.
It was Sal, but he did kind of speak
Okay.
into a little bit.
I thought I thought by the end you were Atlas. So it was like you.
He's
didn't
probably
know.
mimicking. He probably sees Atlas as like this golden shiny guy. I'm gonna be him. I'm gonna be that. He's a good leader. Yeah.
I'll murder him in King's place.
Is it canon now that if one of the heroes of the first light dies, that like you just
the grungs.
Do I become an enlightened level 18 Sal? I'm so
They
down.
call me Swampy Everwarm.
And the swamp dude.
yeah. So the grungs, feel free, come on up.
Sprite, sprite.
Oh, I don't mind if I do, young lady.
So the heroes you're looking at Triona,
Triona.
incredibly tall, but now she's got 6 spiders, kind of scurrying in. The grungs find a good branch to sit on, and
Probably up on her shoulder so we can talk to her easily, because we're directing her, right? And we
Yeah.
No, it's over there. No, not that way. It's not that way.
That way. You're keep going up towards the big shiny thing in the stars.
Yeah, on, but on, but through this. Yeah.
It's hard to see from all the way up here. I'm used to being all the way down there.
Is it much further, young frog?
Well, by foot, by what do they call it?
Pad?
Head, by limb, by leap, by leap. There we go. By leap, it was about 2 days.
But I think it's actually right over there.
It's probably right there. Yeah, I think I see it from now. Yeah.
It's actually 4 steps that way. It's literally really there. Yeah.
Alright.
You would know that
That's the
you
tree
are
moves.
actually looking for the coastline. You need to make your way out of the hazy woods.
We have how many
a long way to
days
go.
of travel is it?
Days. You have like
These grungs?
Months to get back.
I know, right?
I think that'd be hilarious. Where like it takes about a week for grungs to get there, but actually from all the way up here, it's right there. See it now.
Shit, that's
How about
It's terribly
You're
embarrassing.
basically traveling from one hexagon to the shoreline here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
So days for sure.
Yeah, so basically
Very-
just traveling downhill. Anytime water is traveling, it's going to be going down towards the water.
Yeah, so
Follow
that's grungs. You need to remember that you do need to find water every day. That will not be hard. The hazy woods would have natural, like swampy
Have we
areas.
submerged today yet? Do you remember?
Yeah, this is as a reminder. What happened in the temple was 4 days ago. So it's been 4 days since then that you've met up.
We've been submerging.
You've been submerging throughout your journey throughout the hazy woods.
Okay.
So it's been 4 as a note of interest. It's been 4 days. No party has been sent for the grungs or anything like that.
They probably assume that we just died.
Yeah.
It's nice.
How would they know?
How would they know? He was right. All hail
Jesus
Sal.
Yeah. How would they
Praise
know?
be to Sal.
As
the
our
greatest
Lord,
of the grungs.
as our Lord and Savior says.
Holy in his
How
name.
would they know?
Please.
I shall know by my real name, Judas.
Froggies.
I've never heard that name before in my life. Nothing suspicious about that.
That reminds me of one of my
Toby.
favorite jokes ever.
Much better than Shivs.
Yeah.
Much better like it.
Oh, at the Last Supper, Jesus says, guys, one of you is going to, I think I've told this joke actually, one of you is going to betray me. Thomas says, is it me, Jesus? And Jesus says, no, Thomas, don't worry, it's not you. And then John says, is it me, Jesus? And Jesus says, no, John, don't worry, it's not you. And then Judas says, is it me, Jesus? And Jesus says, is it me, Jesus?
It's so good.
Is it me, Jesus?
And everybody laughs. Fuck you, Judas. Fucking Judas.
Fuck out of here.
Who invited that guy anyway?
I don't care, he's paying, he's got all that stuff coin.
Yeah, the one where it's like Judas is like, oh, the one I kiss is Jesus, because this is what happens, you know?
Yeah.
The one I kiss is Jesus, and the soldier's like, Judas, you actually don't need to. You just point him out, and he's like, don't tell me.
No. I'm gonna
Putting on the
Yeah.
Daddy.
So over the course of this travel time, is there anything that you'd like to be doing? Is there any conversations that you'd like to be having? How are the grungs faring?
Yes. I would love to inquire of this Valefor if they can explain literally anything about them before we meet them.
So what you're asking is, what's a Valefor?
Yeah.
I-
What's a
He's made
Valefor?
that joke like 38 times.
Everyone take 1d4 psychic damage.
Damn it. Shut up, Shiv. No, he's onto something. What is a Valefor?
My lord, please, allow me.
Let me go, my son.
Kill the heretic.
Kill the heretic. He must be sacrificed for the greater good.
Blessed be.
Blessed be
Blessed
the fruit.
be the sound.
Blessed be the sound.
Do the
King
grungs
of all
know
slimes.
what Valefor is, or who they are, or do they have those details?
No.
Fuck.
They know Valefor as an entity, a voice that calls out to them, to give them visions, and
From the coast.
yeah, they have seen a vision of where you need. The grungs have seen a vision of the direction in which you need to travel. The grungs know your destination. They just don't have as many details as I'm sure the heroes would like to hear about.
So we're trying to keep that under wraps because we don't want them to know how little we know.
I don't think Rogue sees any issue with that whatsoever.
We'll find out what avails for.
We will arrive and all questions will be answered.
All will be revealed, O wise Simeon monkey man.
That's Mr. Roku Bobbins to you.
Yes.
Sound.
Roll. Nice.
I mean, do any of the
if they don't have any
grungs?
information.
I feel like are the grungs familiar with any of the heroes? Would you say that any of your grungs are
Probably
well
not.
read?
Let's find
I
out.
don't think so.
I don't. I have an 8 intelligence. I'm not well read.
I think my world is a lot smaller than
Yeah.
the going. Like my entire world is the hazy woods. I don't think I've ever been inside of them. I don't think.
I would take your entire
That's
lifetime to try and do that.
I'd be
Shivs is,
arguably the only person that the grungs make. Go ahead, Shivs.
Shivs is a massive Pebble fanboy. He has magic as sprinkles on his.
How did they even hear about that? Whoa. That was said in confidence. Who told?
Suddenly there's like a fairy in the woods.
Oh, goddamn numbers again.
Magic sprinkles.
We're gonna be rich.
Riding a beetle.
Exactly.
Fucking out of here. I got the scoop.
Oh, someone
Send the
is
fucking Sunstriders in.
I was gonna say that perhaps the only hero other than Shivs being a Pebble fanboy would be possibly Roku, since he is from the Summer Court and is known as the Warden of the Summer Glades. So it might even be
Also, the proximity to the red.
that is
grove
also
is so
very
close to
true.
the Hazelwood, so they probably met simians before.
Definitely have met simians.
Simians do
Simians no longer live on the Red Grove. The Red Grove is a abandoned jungle, essentially, at this point. There are simians that live in the Summer Court, but none that inhabit the Red Grove anymore.
Tragedy.
Yep.
Is your backstory tragic?
I had no idea.
Oh, Lynn and Shang!
Those are his backstory? What?
Everyone died.
Yeah, pretty much everyone died. And the simians of the Red Grove all died.
What
But
about this? You're like the master warden or whatever. Have you been to the Hazelwood?
You've been around.
Elder
Elder
Wayfinders.
Wayfinder.
Wayfinder? Thank you. I feel like they've probably seen
Well,
Elder
I've heard
Wayfinder
of
or
her.
heard of Elder Wayfinder.
It was by maybe title, yeah.
You've been around a long time.
Stories
Yeah,
not
I'm a
known
big
technically the ones.
Yeah. How's your like chiffon jasmine
just
outfit?
So nasty right now.
And your exposed skin is very likely covered in
Bug
bug
bites.
bites and like.
Just constantly precipitation and everything like that.
Fenris still uses his reactions anytime a bug comes in. the bug zap.
Oh, Toad's gonna be all over him then, just catching the bugs as they fall. Also, it's an easy meal, my friend. Do you mind if I ride on your back?
I very much mind.
I think it is much, but you know what? That's all right. I figured you'll ask it. Ask.
My white outfit is now like a brown outfit.
The Arcadians very annoyed with the bugs. Glare at the small frog who asked to go onto the back of that one to go and get all the bugs. So get it. Got to get it. Get on the dragon.
But Roku wanted to ask about Valefor.
Oh, yeah, if they don't know shit, then I guess fair enough.
Well, it's not that they don't know shit.
Valefor's the boss.
He sent us a vision.
He's our guy.
You have never met them
No,
in person.
does not mean we do not believe.
We've spoken with Valefor.
Yeah, all the time.
Yes.
We called out and they spoke back.
I mean, yes, of course. I've spoken with Valefor for sure. Yes. Yes.
He's lying.
Yeah, it has insight. Truth to that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Valefor has called out to the grungs before, like with their voice, has spoken to them and has given them visions and has explained. It's also sorry, I keep say probably, but it would be widely known among the let me put it this way, creatures, maybe not the denizens, maybe not the society of the Feywild, who Valefor is and what they represent, but among the
Live in the
wild creatures, Valefor is a entity widely regarded and respected.
We the untamed.
But the courts
I think he's a myth.
worship their own.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a bit of an old god.
And over time, the idea of Valefor has been lost within the courts.
Roku might even add sidebar, I guess, with like some. I don't know. This would be like at dim maybe when
Sure.
we're all going down.
Yeah,
Just
you-
as we're like
Fenris
all
casts up the
eating or
lighthouse
whatever,
and
like everyone's around, grungs and everybody.
Takes a little talking to let them in.
It might
that's
be.
funny
Oh,
actually.
Where that place come from?
Getting long resting
What
all,
the-
all over the place, aren't we? I think he'll inquire
door
like
just
with the
hit
group
just
maybe even and be like, if there is one such as this Valefor that has been long forgotten, then I do find myself wondering how many others like them there may be that have also been forgotten. I myself met in my astral body a divine being known as Tim that I do not know of late.
Are they from the Feywild?
No.
Oh. Well then.
But it does make me wonder, perhaps in other planes and our own, the shadow, how many of these great beings are still around.
You've been licking one of those frogs.
Why wouldn't I?
That son of a bitch licked me.
There's like 2 little campfires. 6 heroes are around one campfire. The 6 grungs are around like another smaller, made out of twigs.
Me really quick. What the fuck happened to me?
That's sexual assault.
Yeah, I know. I should
We
call
need
some.
HR.
We gotta tell
Do
Mel.
we have HR?
We gotta tell Valefor.
No?
You're HR.
Ah, fuck. What am I gonna tell myself? God damn it.
Yeah, that's how that works.
You know what we should do though?
Yeah.
They were really quick to offer 60 leaves.
I know,
And then they
right?
gave us a whole tree.
I know.
We should ask for more.
Oh, you bet your ass. How else do we get from
What
that?
else can we get from them? Jinx.
I like that man's coat. Shiny.
Triona's just like hanging in like the tree line. I'm comfortable over here.
Oh,
thought we were
my God.
sleeping.
I thought we were in Triona.
Oh, I thought you were in your own little campfire, but I like the idea. Okay, if you want to be like in Triona, she's like
we
part of
live in
the.
the tree now.
We're having
We live in
Triona is our home.
we're
Triona, what do you think?
Oh, you're in
we live in here now.
in the
Her
tree.
head is a nest, and it's just like a little campfire in the center.
I love that idea
Yeah.
where there's so many branches that you created, almost like a home inside
Dome
of the
kind of
dome,
thing, yeah.
exactly, of her
Molly
head.
Triona.
Yeah.
The story is just like, I hope they don't set her on fire.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Toad's been like druid crafting little flowers
What
and stuff, making it all pretty.
Aw, that's nice. She'd like that.
Triona, you traveled with them for a little while. What do you think? Are they have more to give to us? Are we getting ripped off?
No, I don't. Ripped off?
Yeah.
Off.
Are we
You're
getting
not
pulled
getting
over our
ripped
eyes?
off. Is she conscious enough to know?
Yes. The term
I don't
ripped
think
off.
so.
How long have you been with them?
Few days?
How long have you been alive for?
Few days.
Oh.
So you've known them all.
Great.
I've known them my whole
Your
life.
whole life. Yeah.
My whole life.
Well,
How long is that?
what do you think about them then? Are they? Can you trust them? They haven't stepped on us yet, or tried to.
That's really nice.
That is a
of you
good
to
point.
think.
How is they looking at?
Have they killed any other creatures while you were with them?
A lot of bugs. The ones that you guys helped them kill.
Yeah, the big buggers.
The really big ones,
Big
yeah.
giant
those
ones
No,
kinda suck.
no frog people.
That's nice.
Yet.
For now.
I don't think they plan on killing you. They're really
Wild.
nice.
What do you want to do after we're done here?
After?
Yeah, once we're done going to see Valefor and they have no use of you anymore, what do you want to do?
Yeah, once you're all discarded and such.
No use of me. I don't know.
You can stay with us, Triona.
We'll take care of you. Look at this bloom.
Oh, they're so nice. I feel like she's like in. You can't necessarily like see her face. She's more like a
She's sensitive.
entity, yeah, that fills your ears. You kind of talk to her, and maybe like
We're
a branch,
knocking
a
on our
branch,
head. We're like, hey, what do you think about this?
a branch like sneaks in
Like,
into the thing.
and, like,
yeah.
kind of like-
two leaves.
About that.
Two leaves are kind of like moving against one another
That's really nice.
to do this. I want like
So much emotion through those 2 leaves.
Okay.
Furrowed
Yeah.
eyebrows.
I need a tree like puppet now. And she says, after? I don't know. I could stay with you guys.
You can stay with us.
Okay.
You're one of the gang. The Slippery Seven.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's got a nice.
No one ever expects the tree.
How good.
You Trojan horse thing?
Yeah, basically. Do you know any places
great.
we can sneak into?
Where are we going?
Wherever we want. Except for one place. We probably shouldn't go back.
Probably shouldn't go back.
We can get rid of him with
We got a big tree there.
Do you mean where we're going right now or later?
Right now.
Go to the salt lands. You know, salty sea.
Yeah.
Sweet breezes. Oh,
Going to visit Big Blue.
I think we're almost there, aren't we? Like
That's
maybe
sad.
tomorrow? I don't know.
How about another day?
We travel much faster with there.
You haven't seen the big blue thing yet.
Oh, Big Blue.
Blue?
Big blue. It's a big blue wet thing.
as far as the eye can see, man.
Crazy.
Big Oh, it's like when have you ever looked up?
Yeah.
It's a temple.
I've seen sky.
Yeah, it's like that, but
flat.
not round.
But it's
On the
wet.
ground.
And
Yeah.
wet.
Far
And
as the eye
wet.
can
And wet.
see.
I've been wet before.
Not like this.
Go back. Go back.
I was about to be like,
The instant face.
I mean, great.
It's gonna be beautiful.
You're gonna love it.
I can't wait.
You'll love it.
So much has
Just
changed
love
in the
it.
last few days.
Imagine what
I
we
really
can do with the rest of our
feel-
lives.
Get used
3
to it,
more
baby.
weeks. I know, right? Amazing.
Lots of
All the time in the wild. All the time in the wild.
Started to get
Okay, so
back
she
in.
has an
They get
intelligence
in
of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Well, she's smarter than all of you.
smarter than
She's
us.
only charmed.
What?
She's only charmed for 30 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'll be on her own. at
What's her
some
intelligence?
10.
Whack, whack.
Okay.
You can't charm her.
After that, she's on her own.
We're gonna
She'll
have
make
to
her
be
own
nice to
decision.
She might not be charmed, but she might be
We
still.
might have influenced
She's
her enough
still
by this
awakened, yeah. When the
Yeah.
charm condition ends, the awakened creature chooses whether to remain friendly to you based on how you treated it while it was charmed.
point. Amazing.
Yeah,
We
she'll
didn't all
be a
very
friend.
nice to her.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she doesn't lose her
Who's she
in
charmed?
like
Who
a
has charmed her?
cedar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Charming motherfucker.
Always.
Any other conversations or anything you'd like to have during your long rests?
I guess back at the
Heroes camp?
Heroes camp. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I know you have faith that everything's gonna work out with Valefor, but what if it's like a big scary monster?
Are you afraid of a big scary monster?
I've taken on big scary
You've taken on
monsters
many.
before.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
Just like big scary. I mean, big sound coming from nowhere. Like, what is it? It's a ghost. I'm sorry. I'm not afraid of ghosts. That'd be stupid when we can't get afraid of ghosts.
Perhaps
These-
before we meet this Valefor, we will have a mighty feast, and all your fears will be made much gentler.
These kind
making breakfast?
grungs
No.
are believing every word that
You're
this
better at
creature
it
says.
than we are.
Bananas will
I
not.
believe he's omnipotent.
suffice.
Just hope he's not a ghost.
I feel he's not a ghost.
But the sooner we get this,
Be a ghost.
was it Valerine? The sooner we can get back and
Put
Fix
this
that storm.
to rest.
well,
Rock seems to
keep
trust
it going
us,
normally.
so-
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We'll be able to leave as soon as we get the item and transport back right away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's trust the grungs.
No
A few more
trekking
days.
trees.
But what is this
Perhaps.
Valefor going to want with us if he sent them to for us?
We'll
This is a
see.
very good
See when we get
question.
there.
Maybe he sensed that we were looking for him.
Maybe he knows yeah, exactly. We are sent to find him.
Rox did
Not-
say that if we put our intentions out there, something will answer back.
Which I think we have been quite obvious.
I think we've been answered.
Agreed.
Let's
Some of
continue
these elder fae are massive tricksters. We need to know what we're saying and what we're getting into, not agreeing to anything that might get us into hot water.
Who would like to do the talking then? I will do most of the listening if that be the case.
I mean, I have a plus, or my charisma's 20.
That sounds
What is
fitting.
Ashton's charisma?
Call him Shiz.
Yeah.
Twist.
Like
shifts and twists.
you're aware of the term a monkey's paw, right?
Yes.
Yes, my quivering palm
A
is
monkey's
mighty.
That is strong. That
If
is strong.
Valefor does have access to this power, we should
Bad
be
taste,
very
Fenris,
careful.
bad taste.
What's it mean?
It means that it will. He may grant what we ask, but in the exact wording that we place it.
Then
If you ask for, I wish to have
Valerie.
the biggest donut I've ever had, he might make you extra small so that a regular sized donut is the biggest donut you've ever seen.
I could already do that. Why would I need him to do that for me?
But I can just make myself big again. That's fine.
then perhaps we will exercise our ears instead of our mouths.
Yes.
We
And
need to
hear him out.
It's time we plan before we go in.
Alright, let's find out when we get there. We'll be very careful. We won't accept any monkey paws.
no monkey.
No
My
monkey paws.
mind is quite powerful, and I do not expect to be easily charmed.
Want a banana? Banana. Yes. Ooh, banana.
He picks a bug off Pebble.
All right.
It's bed.
I'm quite tired. Off to sleep.
So we've long rested, right? I can take a long rest.
Correct.
I forget, do we do every healing on long rest? Full healing?
No, it's
Full spell slot heal, but
Yes.
like you're healing.
Right.
No,
Spend
you
up
would spend.
to half your day.
Oh, yeah, it's up to half. Okay.
You also recover.
But you were saying that it's been a couple days of travel so far, right? Or is this the first night?
We're kind of, yeah. I mean, I would say that you can over the course of I would just heal up to full.
Okay.
We haven't really needed to.
Really?
Okay.
Well, you guys need to get acclimatized.
Alright.
So yeah, over the course of days travel, you're able to probably heal up to full, depending on what your health was at.
Yeah, I was only missing like 40 health.
Yeah, you'd be
And
fine.
I did one roll of 40, 12, and I rolled 23.
Yeah,
Plus
and half your hit dice.
con.
Yeah.
6.
And you have like
No.
9
Nine.
long
Nine.
rest if you wanted to.
Oh, we're not that far.
What is it?
Yeah, short rest.
No, 9.
You have 18 rolls per day.
Are we 18?
Yeah.
We're 18.
I'm still joking.
No.
Not anymore for Atlas. Downgrade.
Paladin, right. I don't know what's happening.
Remember the oath?
Oh yeah,
Right,
right.
oath,
Yeah,
right,
like, no,
yeah.
Oh, my oath too.
Oh, yeah, right,
Banish
right,
evil,
right.
I see.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
Oh, excuse me. As you continue to travel through the hazy woods, I'll get the grungs to make me a perception check.
Yes.
Perception.
I would argue
Fucking
also that
guidance,
the
bitch.
heroes may be able to do it, but with disadvantage if they really wanted to.
that sounds like a
Can't be any worse than the regular one, which
Oh, it can be worse.
Well, for
disadvantage. Oh man,
That's pretty bad.
disadvantage for us?
For the heroes,
Yeah,
yeah.
me too.
I did not succeed.
Perception is wisdom base, so that'd be a
12.
4 for the Grung, 4 for Shiv.
So I'll give you the DC, and you can just tell me which of your characters actually succeeded. The DC is 15.
Atlas did.
Atlas
Atlas succeeded.
Failed on all
Base
accounts.
is
Wow,
15.
crazy. Okay,
bones.
Atlas.
Atlas is the only one succeeded out of 12 people.
That's normally
He is
it's the
eagle
other
eye.
way around.
Yeah, I know. Eagle eye,
You're
baby.
flying up on your dragon.
I'm a dragon. That's right.
Trying to. Definitely the trees don't give you the most ease traveling
Going
through.
from like branch.
Yep. So from your high vantage point then, this would actually make perfect sense. As you travel through the hazy woods, there you stop for a moment as you notice something. As your companions continue to travel through the bush, travel through the jungle, you can see the very clear, definite outline of 2 chicken feet in the woods terrain.
Wow.
As your companions are just kind of like traveling through the bush, they like come across just like a natural clearing, basically. It's a natural clearing, and they're like, "Oh, this is kind of nice. We can kind of just continue to move through."
Is
But
it
you
hazy in
notice
this clearing?
totally, it's still the hazy woods is still totally, but you have the heroes and the Grung companions are able to just like, "Oh wow, this is kind of great that we have a bit of clearance." But Atlas,
Drop right down and then
You
do
see-
pass without a trace for all of us.
Do we notice?
without I was going to say, describe this. So what does it look
So
like?
I would have been
Say
like
anything.
seeing. I would have been seeing like this, and then spotted it, and just go like a falcon, just dive right down,
Jump dog superhero pose.
and then just pass without a trace, and then once it's up, it'd be like
What does that spell look like? How
Oh.
does it touch your companions? Pass without trace. How many people does that affect?
it's just each creature.
Within 30 feet
Within
of you.
30
Okay,
feet.
so all the grungs would then be affected by this
Yeah.
as well?
Um,
And Triona, for that matter?
So I'm actually going to take out the horn, and as I take out the horn, it's going to and then there's going to be a cloud of smog, but it immediately lightens up and sparkles because magic sparkles,
Yes.
and sort of goes around in a massive ring, and then it just the calm deafness that you step on a twig. You're mid step on twigs, and they were crunching and cracking, and then everything just goes dead silent. We are not alone.
Hmm?
The thing that we've been tracking is up ahead. The chicken-footed, close thing.
Ooh, what? You were tracking that?
No, but it's here. I have been having my men search for this for months.
What are you talking about?
Which
Which
we
range?
found impressions in the ground. Me and Aspen did. I found some. Sino, there's been many people that have seen these tracks.
As soon as he talks about the tracks, it's almost as if this light bulb moment goes off. That the clearing that you are in, you kind of realize, oh my god, you follow the shape of it. It clearly outlines 3 large taloned toes. There are 2 identical footprints.
Do not want
Cedar,
to
how
get into
fresh
that.
does this imprint look?
It is right there, through those trees. It's there.
Nope. 30, 20.
Dirty 20?
Yep.
Fresh with a capital F.
So don't get down, touch the earth.
It's still warm.
I
Blessed
crouch.
Thea's grace.
I crouch down.
This is just as if chicken feet were here.
You, when you touch the ground, you feel the earth talking to you, but you can also feel the... Let's put it this way, when you tune into that nature, you're a druid, right? You tune into it, you know what nature magic feels like.
Yeah,
you know how that speaks to you.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little symphony.
Right. This sounds like a discordant orchestra when you put your hand to it.
Sour.
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 It's like what's that movie? Where it's all discordant violins.
Interstellar. Or the other Inception.
It's one of the horror movies.
Insidious.
Oh,
Insidious.
Insidious. Yes.
I'm going to.
You can hear it in your head and you put your hand on
I'm
it.
going to pluck a bit of the fur off of the Fenris's cape, and just like a wolf tracking prey, I'm going to cast Locate Creature with Eclixa, and
You can call her Night.
Nightfoot, and see if she's within 1,000 feet of
Yeah,
us.
she's in that.
Nice.
That's a good call.
Nice.
Remember her house is another
Dimension.
plane.
We'll get all the grungs together. Careful, young buddies. There could be evil nearby.
Don't touch me.
He fucking licked that guy last night.
Monkey paws off.
Consent. You have to ask for consent.
Poor Rogue.
Just takes it. He's like, yep, it's like the orphanage.
Just like
So you lick those. Nope.
No.
Anyway,
Oh, no.
okay, so 100 feet. You sense the creatures. You sense. Okay, so you pull off a tuft of wolf hair. You put it in your hand. Are you? Describe what this means. I guess.
Yeah, it's grown on me.
Is it that this is what I think at least when you put that hair in your head or in your hand rather, you're waiting for the fur to almost blow in the direction.
Yeah. As if the fur is acting as a wolf tracking its prey.
Cool.
Good.
You kind of put your palm out waiting for the fur to begin to dissipate. However, it stays firm in your hand.
What do you see?
She's not immediately close.
Wasn't her house a separate dimension?
Well,
She was here. Oh, I see these big feet.
She can bat in and out.
Should we-
catching?
Well, I can keep
That's
this.
a
I can
four.
keep this up for an hour.
I think
It should at least give us some pause.
I think
Good
we
idea.
should move ahead with
That's ahead.
Quickly while we're quiet.
Yes, agreed.
stealth.
Stealth rolls, everyone.
Plus 10 to everybody.
Correct.
So big one is Fenris, small one is Grung.
Oh, baby, let's go.
It's a good way of doing it. I've got some small dice if folks would like to
No, that's cute.
take care of that, do the same thing, I guess.
19 for Grung.
Here's a d20, another d20.
Oh, they both get plus 13.
Okay, tiny d20.
Oh,
Tiny little d20s for your friends.
Cute.
D20 one?
Yeah.
So I got
It's good, 'cause I'm having the
21 for him. Oh my boy. Sal is like just love it.
How would he know?
30 for Sal.
Okay, so let's, Triona has to roll.
Oh yeah. Oh, an Arcadian too.
Oh, did you roll with disadvantage?
I did.
Yeah.
I gotta get a little sheet of Arcadian just for his little basic stuff.
So bad. I gotta be.
You're the fucking bad house, but
Ooh, girlfriend. Okay. Triona rolled a 6.
Ooh.
Oh,
Big girl.
16.
16.
16.
She's a big girl.
Oh yeah, I
She
forgot
is
to add
pretty
that on.
Hey! She's full figured.
We love it. And
Arcadian got good too.
Saying stuff like that will get your clothes burnt.
She's as thin as a twig.
You're big. You're big. So
you're the
fucking
big
funny.
one.
You're a big one. That's what she says. He goes, "Oh, big red."
Red.
Big. You're a big one. Loved it. All right, Peds.
Pebs had 22 and
Ah.
Lily Pad had 16.
Okay. Same. Roku.
Roku has 30. 40. Sorry.
You got those mixed up. Why did I miss a plus 10 there?
Forgot about the
Rest plus
passive traits. So 40.
God, that's
and
me.
then
Toads.
Grungy Boy has 21.
Wow.
Fenris and Shivs.
27 for Fenris, 19 for Ships.
Cedar and Swampsea.
Cedar 30, Swampsea 28.
Wow. He's proficient in stealth, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Astoria. 1 second. Astoria and Skip. Okay.
37 for Astoria
37.
and 22 for Skip.
Okay. And then Atlas. 1 second. Atlas.
Arcadian
Sal
and
and Arcade.
Whole gang.
Whole gang.
This is a huge party, you guys.
Yeah.
Atlas.
So Atlas got 21.
Okay. Sal.
Sal got 30.
Wow. And Arcadian.
28.
Okay. So yeah, lowest roll was Lily and Triona with 16. Great. Okay.
Rolled a 4. Okay. I'm a barbarian. He's a barbarian.
We love it.
7 and we got 16.
You're
She's a tree. What do you want from her?
Hi, I'm a tree.
Yeah. What's your name?
Tree.
Tree.
Oh no.
All right, folks. I'll put it back to you. Where are we going? What are we doing? Who are we seeing? And what are we being?
Yeah.
Heading still towards
We don't
the
want we don't want none of that.
Stealthily try to move through the trees as
No one know that?
possible.
I don't want none of that.
Well, what can we do?
Possibly keep an eye out for a huge change.
Yeah, we'll keep our eyes peeled.
And I'm keeping my eye on the wolf fur
Right.
to make sure if it
And that
starts
is
going.
an hour?
An hour, yeah.
Prepared for this fight.
I know.
This is recon only.
Cannot put these grungs in risk of
You're right.
Catch
You're right.
myself.
Can't.
They will be killed instantly.
We can't bring them in this.
Hey, you don't speak for us.
I thought
You'll be killed instantly without us.
You'd be dead if it weren't for us.
Smart one.
perhaps.
Do not think of this as a jest or a jab.
I doubt.
Wasn't talking to you. But yes, good that you don't. It's a serious, serious danger.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Very kind of you. Noble Grung.
Skip.
Skip? You prefer Skip when I called you a noble knight of a Grung? Oh, Skip.
The name is Skip.
Skip.
Have the Grungs introduced their names to the party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skip.
Sure.
Sure.
Skip, slime, slip. Drip,
Wait,
drop.
let's turn into something that just happened. I liked that moment. How is Atlas feeling right now? Was he ready to...
Yeah. I mean, that thing's terrorizing some parts of the small towns. And, like, there's been... I think it was reports of people gone missing from after seeing these tracks and things outside the house. So he's very much, like... He has to tell himself that there's civilians with him now to justify not going in.
The Grungs, I'm sure, would be very touched to hear them called civilians of the Feywild. Okay, so as you stealthily move forward towards the shoreline, you can survival check for me, question mark, somebody?
Sure. Gotcha.
Yeah, do it up, see.
Wayfinder.
The Wayfinder should do it.
Find some waves.
Big money.
Oh, you got big money? Give her guts, big nuts.
Good God is right.
Sorry. 32.
Guts. Did you say the guts or just guts?
Give her guts.
Give her the
Big
guts.
nuts.
Give her guts.
32.
Okay, 32.
That's
We good.
fucking
We
finding
good.
ways, baby.
Yep, no problem. As if the Hazy Woods were your backyard, you're able to just find the... It's not even that you're looking... You don't know what's necessarily what direction, but you can find the right path to get there. So you make your way through these woods. Totally fine. As you find your way through the nooks and crannies, you're moving big leaves, cedar maybe even cutting down like some big vines as you kind of hack and slash your way through. Triona is almost like shuffling her way through as if the trees were a labyrinth or a maze for her. But you do find your way to the shoreline.
Do we see any more footprints on the way?
Roll me a perception check.
I would love to be looking out for that as well.
Sure.
Ah, fuck.
13.
Cedar?
Fucking 31.
18? Yeah, 31. Fuck yeah.
I would say both Cedar and Roku. Excuse me.
Stork is batting off the bugs.
Totally too busy, too concentrated, too occupied. No.
Right.
That's
You
good.
don't
That's
see any other footprints as you kind of wander through, trying to find your way, moving as stealthily as possible, looking for the shoreline. But finally, the tangled canopy breaks. I feel like we need this jam. Wish we had wow.
Or some Mongolian throat singing, you know, that works too.
It's just
Cool.
so the back. Gregorian chant? I love Gregorian chant.
Yeah.
Oh.
So good. Final Fantasy X uses a lot of that.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on here?
Did you redo?
I saw
It's a
IGN.
vocal.
IGN, I know, okay, whatever. Did a best JRPG list. Best JRPGs of all time.
All
Yeah.
time.
What do they do?
Guess what was number 3, baby? Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
It was the only Final Fantasy on the list.
Wow.
Crazy.
Seven
Yeah,
is
that's
like
crazy.
iconic.
What was
I
one?
know.
Chrono Trigger one.
Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
But Persona 5 Royal was number 2, which
Yeah.
arguably, honest to God, that is such a good fucking game.
Without finishing it, where would you put Obscura?
Cool. I don't consider it a JRPG.
It's not a JRPG.
I mean, I guess it's an FRPG.
Right. Here's the thing. I love Obscura, don't get me wrong.
French.
but-
French RPG.
It's not JRPG.
Not even beyond that, there are a lot of things. There are a lot of quality of life things that I have seen in like more in like Western RPGs that I am missing. I miss maps.
Facts.
I know that's part of. I
Yes.
know that's part of the thing where when you get into an area, you're supposed to like not know where you're going.
But I
miss
like
maps.
I like maps.
I like maps. I miss them.
Maps are crash.
When will you have wear wings?
I watched it the other day. It's
Watch
so
your
funny when you.
Yeah, it's that laugh. He's like, what is
It's just like, what the fuck? Yeah. So funny.
His laugh just goes
When
super
will
sun.
you wear wigs?
Have you worn wigs?
What?
When will you wear wigs? I don't know.
All right.
Are you wearing wigs?
So, okay, sorry folks, we took a little small break there just to change the music, but the tangled canopy finally breaks. There's that final push through the thick vines and the large banana leaves, As you step out into the open air, unaffected by the haziness of the woods, you almost feel like a,
Breathe
hey,
again.
ooh, I can breathe again.
What the hell is this called, bitch?
That's Astoria.
Reason.
Oh,
No, who you talking
She's
to?
not a cold bitch.
No, that was fucked up. Man.
that was cold.
Right, ready to go with that.
Fucking Toad. Before you see the
Mouse.
warm golden light pouring down from above, you see it glimmer on the sand shoreline that kind of makes the sand sparkle. In a way, you can literally see the like four pointed on the sand. Soft waves leave like really frothy, foamy bubbles on the shoreline, but the sea beyond is possibly clear, sparkling with a bright turquoise hue. Beyond the sea, you see that there is this like massive, large, jungle-packed island just beyond the shoreline.
Is this your home? Like you?
No, I wouldn't live here.
Is that where we're going?
That's where we're going.
That island.
Yeah, was that your home once upon a time?
Is this island that we're seeing the red growth?
Yes.
It was.
Have you been back since?
Yes. But I do not travel here often. It is an untamed land, we will call it now. Where it once was more civilized and well populated with my kind. It has since descended into
Monkey chaos.
I believe the term that may be used, that I think Sigurd would agree with, is nature has taken.
Even I don't tread in them.
Really? You've never been in there? Ever?
Atlas would have said
Out of
Roku's
respect.
hesitation to describe it and just clasped his shoulder.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah, little guys, where we going?
You are going to Salan.
Salan.
Aslan.
Salan.
It's called
Do
Salan.
I know that?
Now, where the hell's that?
You're going with history checks, so you can both roll with advantage.
Go to Disneyland.
Astoria and Roku can roll with
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Going to Disneyland.
Disneyland, Dadaland.
So
no.
Oh wait.
It's a land.
I gave you advantage in everything.
History?
Yep.
He's dumb.
Didn't roll very well.
22.
Okay, definitely. As a member of the royal family, it would be part of your upbringing to be not only as a member of the royal family, but as a sister of the Order of the Eternal Sun, it would be part of your teachings and your upbringing to learn about the history of the world that you live in. What you can recall from long ago when you were just a small little adorable princess. Bright-tailed, what? Nope, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Bright-tailed bushy-eyed.
Salan, you remember it to be recorded in history as what's called the Breathing City. A lot of history is lost about it, because the city once existed deep beneath the water.
It's Atlantis.
We're going to Atlantis.
Oh, we're going to Atlantis.
A lot of the history is gone now, as the city was lost during the Age of Worship. It actually fell during the War of the Seasons, during an attack from the Winter Court, who found what you will then find, the ruins of the city. But they found the city fully intact and decimated it. With the 22, I would go to argue that you will even know that that there was an archfey who called the city home, not only because it was where they resided, but it was a city of their making. A archfey known as Kida.
Kita?
Kida.
Does she know, like, conspiracy theory behind Saland? You know, like how people have Atlantis conspiracy theories saying it is still there.
People don't even know if it exists anymore, to be honest with you. Keita fell during the War of the Seasons, and thus history, or people speculate that because Keita fell, the city fell as well. They were, one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
Their magics kept it.
Kept it breathing.
Keep saying breathing.
It is the breathing city.
How do we get there?
Are you asking the Grung?
Have you been there?
The Grungs have never been there.
I'll take this one. Maybe.
I'll take it. Maybe. Maybe we have. Maybe we haven't. What's it to you?
That'll be 60 more leaves.
I look at the tree.
Don't look at that. It's between you and me.
Don't look at her. Look at me. Why are you looking at her? Look at me.
Bring the eyes. Bring my speedy little eyes.
4.5 feet.
Yeah.
Are you giant or just regular fairy?
Oh, I'm big.
Yeah, okay. Or possibly the biggest thing the Grungs have ever seen.
And they're still trying to extort them.
Yeah.
Can I
Yippee-ki!
can I walk to the tree line and grab a handful of leaves and then
Ooh.
No, to the tree line.
Oh,
Not from her. I'm
okay.
not gonna rip it off of her.
I was like, ooh, consent.
No, I would ask. No.
From the tree line, sure.
He's gonna ask that later anyway, but
I'll fly to it if it's farther away.
Sure.
Fly
Yeah.
to it and fly back.
Grabs a handful of leaves, chucks them at Swampy.
it's only 30.
Palm frond, grass leaf.
Oh, that was with 10.
Payment
That'll do.
accepted.
That'll do. Anyway, I have no idea.
I don't know what numbers are.
I can tell you I know two things. I don't know nothing about this or what you gave me.
What did she tell you?
Sorry, it just sighs.
Palm frond.
And you mean us to travel below the surface of the water?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong? Yeah, why can't you do that? What's the matter?
We
Might
can.
avail for bring on to me the knowledge.
I do believe we need some assistance from
Maybe
Cedar.
some water breathing. You don't know how deep
Is that how we did it last time?
Yeah, it was. I would say it is around this time that the beginnings of the dim has started to kind of come down on you all.
How far is it, the city? Saland.
But I know
Saland?
Salam.
people have found the ruins, right? People have seen the
Salam
ruins
means nuts.
before, right? Or is it just
So none of us.
hypothetical that
Some
they
history books. I
All
think
you
that was
know is that what you've read in books, which is
it. Yeah.
recorded history of the War of the Seasons.
Okay, but nothing of it after that.
Us grungs haven't been.
No, you haven't. You've just
But
seen
we know it's
visions.
down there.
We don't like
You know it's
salt
down
water.
there.
No, I'm pretty sure we just gotta dive right in and off we go. It shouldn't be too far. I'd say like maybe a good good swim.
I can't hold my breath for an hour.
You know that the Grungs would know that you have to travel at least it's 500 to 700 feet
It's not-
downwards.
That's an easy swim.
It's pretty deep, but you look like you can handle yourself. You'll be fine. Just follow us.
You're like 100 feet tall, aren't you?
Do you have water breathing prepared? Yeah, no, they wouldn't fucking business.
Can the grungs go in salt water? Are they freshwater animals?
You know,
In this world, there.
Okay.
This makes us a little
Too much reality.
Yeah.
Water is water.
We never said this was saltwater sea.
It's true. Water is water.
All
It's a
freshwater,
saltwater ocean.
baby. It's a
We have freshwater
ocean.
seas here in the Feywild.
Sounds insanity.
It's whatever the water needs to be.
Sparkling
Magic.
water.
Sparkles.
sparkling.
Are we waiting until morning to go down? Or are we...
Yeah, what are we saying, crew? Are we going now? A little naps?
How long have we been traveling today? Are we tired? Is this
Yeah,
like-
tired? Yeah.
It's been your full 8 hours that you've been traveling.
What do you say we have a little fire on the
First night tomorrow.
Wonderful.
That's what I was thinking also, because if there's a giant temple at the beach, it might bring along unwanted attention.
Draw a little attention.
Yes.
Is this beach at all familiar to the beach I sat on with Tim?
No.
Okay.
One of the beaches of all
I think
time.
that is a quiet
is-
reflection of his
It
own.
is a
then.
good question. If you'd like, you can roll a history check. Tim did tell you in that conversation where you were.
Oh. That's right.
3.
Beach.
I think it is.
You were
What
on
did you just call
sand.
me?
You were-
Beach bleach.
I think Roku will
Couldn't
be
even
like,
confirm it was a beach. It was sand.
It's just
since,
sand.
we're in the summer court, it's always warm. You don't need a blanket or anything like that. I believe I will spend my rest here on the beach amongst the waves. Well, listening to them.
We should definitely keep watches out.
I
Yeah, that's a good
agree.
idea.
Especially if that hut is out and about.
What if Valefor comes and haunts our camp while we're sleeping?
I don't
That's why-
believe he's a ghost.
What if he doesn't?
You don't know that he isn't.
The correct term is poltergeist.
You're right. I don't know if he isn't.
Oh god, he's a ghost.
But we also don't
He's
know
not a
that
ghost.
he
He's
is.
a ghost, I can tell.
He's
We don't
not
know
a
that
ghost
he is.
pebble, he's a poltergeist.
Ayethel's already with him.
Fenris?
What's a
You're
pol-
not
what's a-
helping.
What's a poltergeist?
It's not a ghost.
Not a ghost.
I gotta go.
And that's enough. Enough knowledge.
Oh,
It's
this
not
quest.
a ghost.
I don't like it. He's a voice that talks to you without a body. It's a ghost. It's a ghost.
Soothea talked to
You know
you.
how we talk sometimes with our minds.
No.
Soothea's
I always
spoken
see
to you.
Soothea transports me to wherever she is.
Then her body disappears. She not a ghost?
It's different. I can feel it.
Well,
She's
this
a
is
damn
like
cow.
that.
She's a holy ghost.
Blessed be her name.
Blessed be her name.
May her
Yeah,
rays
right.
eternally shine upon my face.
It's like giving
We're going
his
to
name.
chance.
It's like in the shape of an S, so it's like bing, 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 bing.
Oh, no. Oh, you know what I like? What if it's the rays, like the points on a sun?
Oh, yeah.
So you actually just.
Oh. Well, that's kind of
It's
what
this.
that's what this is.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's,
It's like
it's literally
you vogue a
so
little bit. You
easy.
just vogue it out.
Just make a sun and evolve. This was my yeah.
The breathing city?
How do you vogue?
God, God, God.
I don't know how to do it.
Give me all
I
my
think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Roku's gonna park
Yeah.
himself.
How's Roku feeling? Was he contemplating there for a moment?
He's just gonna sit on the beach, in the sand, staring across the water at the red grove, and letting his mind fill with. He's like, all right, these memories, these feelings, these emotions, they're all going to come flooding through. So we're just going to embrace them and feel them for what they are, and he will reside on the beach in long hours of quiet sadness. That's basically where he's at in that regard. I'll say while this is happening, with a bit of flavor, the scroll will probably be like slowly unrolling and kind of just swirling around him. Rather than being like coiled up, it's like all of it is uncoiled and like circling around him and glowing in that kind of gold lettering. And in his mind, as he's meditating deeply, he'll be sitting on the beach with all of his brethren, while just looking at the land that once was our home.
So you're taking first one?
Yeah.
So you're saying you're taking first
The
one.
unfold, like the scroll
Holy
looks
fuck.
like what are those called when you have like music playing and it's like a representation of the music? Is that wave?
Waveform. Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like a ball.
On the MP3 when those are
It's like that, but it's
yeah.
meditation. So like it like goes quicker and slower and like very cool.
Check.
I'll take second
Oh,
watch.
Jesus.
Is this well? We'll
We'll
get
get
to the watches in a second.
18.
18?
Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Let's say as this is like happening, Roku, you feel that emotion. You said you were contemplating a deep sadness, right? You almost feel that sadness being pulled away from you. As not in a way that takes it from you, but you feel it almost being welcomed in. by the land around you.
Like easing some of the sadness.
Nope. I wouldn't say easing. The
Sharing
land
the
is
weight?
sitting with him
Yeah.
in his contemplation.
Sharing his burden.
And sharing.
Yeah.
And is taking. Yeah, is sharing. But you still feel it, yeah.
Yeah, he'll let the overwhelming of sensation just fill him to the point of tears, and just let those flow. Let them flow. He's even got probably a few monkey whimpers, as there's moments that hit him harder than others, feeling about his close friends and all that were lost.
Saddest home.
There's moments that, there's moments where the kind of come up.
You can almost hear your brothers beside you.
So he'll be doing that.
So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily put Roku on watch, but
Yeah,
He's watching the water.
He might let it go, whatever it is. He might let that go.
The wave just takes Roku away.
I'd say his eyes are open, but he's not looking at anything. He's staring, alright?
who will we take
Thousand
first
yard
watch?
stare.
I can.
I would like to be showing the grunts that would like to maybe a little bit of swordplay.
Fuck yeah.
And we're teaching them of this dance, you
I have a
know?
branch. Okay.
Yeah. I can't get in there. They're a foot tall. I can't get in there and help
Are there
them,
any
but I'll be
grungs
like,
that are following along this little
Oh, Lily wants to learn how to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
like a big one?
Yeah.
take your stick like this.
No smoking.
Parry. Yeah. Okay. Your aggression, bang on. I love it. You can use this to your advantage, but you have to press the right moments. Take the leg, then go head, then go waist, then head.
This is a
leg.
branch against his legs
She's
again
just
and
running
again
up
and
to
again.
your gauntlet, or what's it called? Your
Greaves.
reeds.
Greaves,
And just slashing into them with everything.
No, you have something you can't teach. Pure aggression. You can't teach
You're
it.
talking down here. This is good.
This is good. You're
Okay,
getting there. You're not
okay,
quite.
stop.
Yep, stop.
A lot of reckless strikes
Too much.
there. I got you.
Ooh, yeah, a little pick on the end, a
Yeah.
little nick. Or a prick.
Any of you want Bloodstone Liar's Dice? Or what is it?
Liar's dice.
Fey
Liar's dice.
Fib? Fey
Oh, a Fey Bluff.
Flay Bluff.
Bluff.
I don't know. Warlords no Fair Bluff.
Blade.
I played Fake Bluff a couple of times.
I took all their money. I want to yours.
No. I don't trust them.
Are you trying to get the heroes?
Yeah.
Come on.
Fey Bluff? Is there any Fey Bluff happening at the camp?
Take your money.
I don't know.
Don't have any spare change on hand, actually.
All my leaves are tied up in my leaf link.
Yeah, we're honestly a lot of debit cards.
This makes close.
It's a digital age.
Alright, so Astoria's taking first watch?
Yeah.
She's just gonna kind of sit on the beach and listen to the sound of the waves that kind of.
Listen to the sound of monkeys crying.
No. This is the
No,
sound
she
of
only
monkeys
wrote
cry.
to hear those.
Yeah.
This is what
Yeah.
this is
And
what
that
it
is
sounds
what it
like when
sounds
monkeys cry. Oh, that's perfect. Matt loves Prince, so it actually it's really funny. Oh,
She
Everyone
kind
should
of.
love Prince. Prince is amazing.
She kind of leaves Roku to his own kind of devices. Cause,
For sure.
Yeah, but
Alright, roll me a perception check.
okay.
Okay, so is everyone sleeping?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone's asleep while Astoria is doing this.
Never saw her again.
I can wake up to
23.
Also do second watch?
23.
The eagle eye.
What is Astoria thinking of? There's no one around, it's just her and her thoughts right now.
I would say. What is she thinking of?
You don't have to think of it. It's just what comes to mind.
Her dreams.
Mhm.
I feel like they're, especially like when she's alone and quiet, she's constantly thinking about them and trying to just put any pieces together.
Which dream in particular?
I would say the one where she was a little girl. she's trying to like see if she can place the memory, and she's like, it felt so real. She's like, it couldn't have happened, but it feels like it did happen. And
You're like not contemplating, but rather ruminating on this memory. This, as your father so put it, a memory of a life that could have been. You're thinking, trying to pinpoint, trying to remember if it was you, who was the other girl? That life didn't exist, but it could have, or did it at one point? You're not really sure, but kind of close your eyes for a second. And as you reopen the story, you see flying high in the air, 1,000 feet out from where you are right now. You. But you wear black. Your skin is pale, almost has a violet hue. Your hair is long and black. You see this vision of you. Vision's not perhaps the right word. You see this person out flying high above the sky, looking down at you on the beach. Before that person is gone in an instant, as they make eye contact with you, you actually see them disappear in a puff of black and purple smoke.
she rubs her eyes and looks again, and
Nothing is there. Maybe, well, your perception check was actually quite high, so this is the only thing you see on your watch, but you smell lavender and ash.
No, well.
that wakes her up.
A few hours later, Atlas, kind of roast yourself out of a makeshift tent, perhaps maybe even like a hut that's been made out of some woods and leaves, as you make your way out to relieve Astoria of her watch.
Get some rest, Astoria.
Jumps.
Alright.
I'm good.
See anything in the night?
Nothing. Just kind of looks up the spot.
Get some rest. The woods play tricks.
So it seems.
I'll get you to roll deception.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Ho ho! I'm gonna roll insight.
19.
Beats me! Yeah.
Meets you.
Oh, beats? That's what I got?
Yeah, that's what I got on my sheet. Is it not right?
No, it's probably right. I just.
I mean, you gotta tell me. I have 19 as your
It's 19. I forgot that word.
For a moment,
18.
you actually believe maybe she was just agitated during the watch, but there is like that ping of
Maybe. Ooh, you saw some shit.
or perhaps not even saw, but like
You're feeling
yeah.
some things.
Right.
You're feeling some things.
She's been shaken.
Oh,
She's
they're
been shaken.
Yeah.
Right.
Get some rest. Long days. Swim apparently tomorrow.
I will. Just turn
I'll prop myself up against a sleeping Arcadian. Just sort of scour through.
I feel like she probably crawls into the tent that you left.
Yeah, most of them.
it's still warm.
There's
Yeah.
grungs lying down there.
Oh, is Lily pad with Alice? Because that would be cute. Or it's just
We had just tuckered her right out from training.
it's like all the grass
Yeah.
All of them.
that aren't in Triona. Yeah. Perception check.
Yeah, they have a great pack mentality.
That is a 31.
Tree one.
You see like movement, definitely. within the Red Grove, even from your like far vantage point from here, you can see like movement within the tree line. Beasts roaming. There's a shift of leaves even within your own tree line along the sides, but nothing that comes out to make their presence known. You see fish jumping out of the water back into it. It is dark.
Truly dark. It's not just a dim.
It's getting dimmer.
Yeah.
It's getting dimmer.
You must act quickly. Where are you from? So I wandered about.
Titus?
Titus.
What are you thinking?
Just where could he be? Mentally going through the checklist of, we checked there, we did the gate thing, this hasn't worked. Where is he? Where could he be? And it's just constantly thinking about nightmare. And
That is Alice's running.
assumption. That's his, that's nightmare. I will not rest until you are found, brought home to reunite with mother, or to be buried with your king. I will find you dead.
Daddy, can you hear me?
Speaking of
Daddies.
nightmare,
Oh no.
Fenris.
Fat pigeon!
You say fat pigeon?
That's what I heard.
I heard that.
I don't know
pigeon.
why. Where did that come from?
I kind of like it though.
No.
I like fat pigeon's pretty cool.
Shout out to my brother's high school little grunge band that he had.
Is it Fat Pigeon?
No.
Oh,
I was gonna say that's a great
The song that
band.
they made was called Fat Pigeon.
oh, that's awesome. though.
It's a fat pigeon. It was great. It was really fun.
I pictured the
It was
pigeons.
amazing.
It's yeah.
I pictured the pigeons from Animaniacs.
Trying to
That's great.
find.
Anyways, it was the
sorry.
same beat.
Sorry, folks.
Nightmare. I was like, ooh, fat pigeon.
Sorry. Yeah, take a break if you need to.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and find the fucking.
Bring on the nightmare.
Sorry, folks. Okay, that's great. Let's take a break.
Yeah,
then.
okay,
How
why not?
about that? Alright, folks. Okay, so we're gonna come back to our little mess here.
Jeez.
Okay, so we're gonna come back and we are going down currently right now for a 1 second here. Oh, I see what's happened. My music. Our long rest, but we are going to take a moment as Fenris, you go down for a rest and you are revisited by another memory. Imagine from Fenris's point of view, the image of you slowly coming to. The blinking of eyes kind of comes down, lifts back up as you see Nyx staring down at you. You can feel magic coursing through your body. You feel the slits on your arms, the wounds that she has created begin to heal. As this magic flows through you, that is what brings you back. As Nyx, very pale skin, long black hair that kind of pulls away from her face, and soft curls, they hang almost in front of you as she is leaning down. She has a dagger in her hand that has a half moon at the very top of the hilt. The butt end of it is underneath your chin right now as the other hand caresses your face as you feel this is where that magical energy is pulling from.
It was good for me. Was it good for you?
You fell asleep.
Quite boring, I guess.
Dogs don't get to sleep. She'll back up, face you head on, in a way, back on her perch, next to her chair that is ever present in this very small room that the two of you are in. Again, the jagged obsidian kind of like juts out in certain angles on the walls that almost looks like space is closing in on you. She stands, you armor always on, breastplate, long tabard kind of in big panels, small crescent moon right here on her chest. And again, always ever present are her 6 massive black feathered wings. If it was born, Fenris, what would you like to make it exciting?
Well, why don't you let me out and we'll make it exciting.
No. You're not getting out. Not until you tell me where they are.
Well, finally did it. You go a few miles east, and there's a shop, and they can help you go fuck yourself.
She'll sit in her chair, cross her legs, the cloth kind of cascading down as she moves her legs to cross them and sit in front of you, arms on either side of her. I don't want to do that. So how about you instead?
Not my type.
Where are they?
I'm just gonna stay silent.
Where are they?
You have to be a little more specific.
Take your time.
Specific.
In a moment, she rushes towards you, grabs your hair, pulls your head back, and has her knife to your throat. Bad dog. Make this easy, Fenris. Just tell me.
I ain't telling you anything.
She just drops you. Drops her dagger. I'm tired, Fenris.
Oh, that makes one of us. I can do this all day.
But can you?
I feel right as rain.
Dogs don't lie, Fenris. The time for lying is over. She gets up from her chair and she begins to walk around you. You follow her as far as you can, but as a reminder, your hands are above your head, your knees are bent onto the ground, and your ankles are manacled to
So
the
pretty
floor.
much just my peripheral.
Pretty much. It's rough stuff.
You're fucking shock.
As she begins to walk a circle around you, you can just feel or rather hear the clicking. Of her heels against the stone as she walks this very slow circle around you. When she hits that point where she was once before, when she was in front of you, where her circle began. She takes one step forward, and suddenly around you, in the entire circle, black flames erupt. You can feel you can feel the heat, but it's not a hot heat. It is a cold, necrotic heat as you feel it coming off of the flames around you. Make me a charisma saving throw.
Using current stats?
Come on, Barrett.
Are the charisma saves unchanged by what you're wearing, or you're not wearing any armor or anything like that?
No, but more or less, my question would be like my level 18
That's
stuff.
fine for
Okay.
Cha,
Yeah.
but like if
None of
anything-
my stuff grants me
is there saving throws?
saving throw on this stuff.
Okay.
Not on charisma anyway.
Come on, Barrett.
19.
Not Barrett.
Fuck.
Definitely
That is
not Barrett.
Close
A
enough.
fail.
I have a +8, so it could have been.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Plus 8's
God.
You cannot speak a deliberate lie
Oh.
while in the radius. As soon as that flame erupts, you feel the click in your head where you know what has happened. And you see this slow smile just kind of creep onto her face.
God.
Don't lie. Where are they?
Not here.
Where are they?
Somewhere out there. This is first level interrogation.
Drops. Immediately. You're right.
You know how many of you shadow scum I've made yell my name to get information?
Are you coming on to me, Confederates?
If that's your thing.
Probably about an eighth of as many of you Soothea scum have had to pick off the bottom of my shoe.
I can fix it. I can do it.
Atlas has such a huge sleeping boner right now. No reason why.
Some reason.
What the hell going on?
Fully aroused.
Fully aroused.
It's a boner every time I see a crow lately. I don't know why.
Settle down, soldier. Settle down.
That's funny.
At ease.
At ease.
I just scrape off the bottom of my shoe.
Weaklings, I guess.
And you?
Well, you haven't broken me yet. I'm not currently at the bottom of your shoe.
She flies up above you, just high enough to put the bottom of your shoe, her shoe, sorry, on your forehead and begins to push down on the back of your head.
You can't sustain it.
You are on the bottom of my shoe. Now, forever, Fenris. She's speaking down to you. She's pushing harder. You can feel the heel jutting into your chin as she pushes down. The back of your neck is breaking.
You don't need the zone of truth to know when I get out of here. And when I do, I'm going to rip you apart like a fresh chicken.
Releases her foot, flies back down, caresses your face. Wipes away the sweat that's formed on your brow. I think I'm going to make you my new pet. And when my sister is done with you, I'll know the truth. Her wings, as she swerves and begins to walk out of the cell. She calls out from behind her. Until tomorrow. You just hear the of the cell door close behind her. As Fenris, in real time, comes to a gasp of breath as you were awake, essentially.
I put my hand on my forehead where the boot was.
Chicken.
Thanks, honey.
Atlas, you see the great sun citadel begin to shine once more as the land is covered in that crisp golden light. As a new dawn breaks. First light. As you begin to awaken.
Oh,
Have a rise and shine.
I'd say Astoria had a restless meditation.
it's been a while since I've been a beach bum. You would
As you walk out of the palace.
Yeah.
That's quick.
I'll like scrape the crust around my eyes away and kind of just clean itself up a little bit in the water.
You can like taste the salt.
It's not salt water.
It's whatever water you want to
Does
be.
Nyx look anything like Astoria? Not that like Astoria would know, but just for reference.
I don't know if I can tell you.
Oh shit!
Not that you would know that.
Yes,
but that
in the
you-
No, I know.
Ashton wants to
I
know.
was gonna say, he's seen her.
Yeah, that's why I'm like wondering.
You have feathered wings too, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I don't have six of them, but no.
Yet.
I would allow for Astoria, throughout the evening, since you said she had restless meditation. You had a dream not, a week ago about Nyx. It would be natural for her to ruminate on all of those thoughts
Yeah.
at once. So Nyx is on her mind.
Okay.
If she wanted to ask a person that may know the answer
Awkward.
to that question.
Okay.
Breakfast conversation.
Is Triona coming with us underwater?
See you.
Yeah, we could arrange for that. There's enough folks that can fit under the spell.
The reason why I ask is because
Our breakfast is great.
if only 12 of us can partake in
Oh, that's right.
breakfast.
That's 10 for water breathing too.
Well, the little ones don't need it.
No, they sure don't.
But if we count the little ones...
Are we bringing a tree into water?
That's what I was wondering.
Does
Is
Triona wanna go underwater?
That's true, my dear.
consent.
What does it mean?
She does, doesn't she?
Would you like to come on a little adventure with us? Further out from your dearly beloved forest of birth.
No. I really like you guys, and I'm charmed by you. I have to go with you.
Bingo, my dear.
But
we
remember
insist,
what
but we don't-
happens after the spell ends.
I have to. You.
Why do we need the tree? Why do we need Triona? Underwater.
I don't know.
I don't know how that would work.
Tell you what,
Think
my-
of the logistics. How would she
Would
swim?
you be willing to stay here until we returned?
I got nowhere else to go. And plus,
a
I'm
beautiful view.
hanging out with
you guys after. She looks down at the like 6. Wait, where are they? The grungs.
It's
Okay.
maybe like around.
Plus, I'm hanging out with my friends later.
Of course, you'll have to wait for them more.
Are the grung?
Grungs are coming.
The grungs are coming.
We shall lead you to the great Salam.
We'll take
We
it.
not know where they are. but
Our
we
task
are.
is yet not complete. I mean, we're not done our task yet.
Possibly can breathe underwater.
Little puck's talking.
Grungs.
Grung?
Grungs, the grungs are.
Various grungs.
Well, Fenris is going to cast out Hero's Feast.
Perfect. Let's go.
Yum yum.
And up to 12 can partake.
Well,
Which is why I was asking
double
about the
party.
Grungs.
Grungs and heroes.
Let's go. And our
Grungs and heroes.
It's
No,
like,
Not
no.
Arcadian.
Or unless somebody doesn't want to partake.
No, it's okay.
Unfortunately,
Arcadia can sit out on this
Toad
one.
is stoked about this feast.
Arcadian is.
I can imagine like one big
I
Heroes
feel
Feast table and then like another really tiny one.
Totally. Arcadian's like, man, he's got other dragons in his heart, and I don't get to eat cool breakfast with everyone.
Oh, poor Arcadian.
I'll give
happy-
him my share.
No, I'm happy to do it.
What the fuck?
Would?
Rope Buttons does not need to eat.
Fenris,
Very
Not
kind.
that.
do you have a moment?
A fearful dragon is not of use to us.
I believe so.
My thanks.
I kind of pull him aside.
Just
And
one
I
moment.
got low
Oh,
HP
yeah,
anyways.
it's
It's so celebrated.
Yeah.
Arcadian takes his share of the hero's feast
Aw.
and goes to sit next to Roku
Immunity,
while he
like
eats it.
fear and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
He
But I
comes.
can
He
do
comes and hangs
it.
out. Hangs out with you while he's eating
nice.
his food. He is. He's. He is
16.
touched.
Cute.
Yeah,
Aww.
I'll just sit there with him, and I guess I'll feed him.
Oh, he would love that. I feel.
Very much love that.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we've done this before. Him and I. He hangs around the tree sometimes.
Yeah.
When you want to visit your man, I guess.
Yeah, is that max HP or 10?
It increases max HP and heals you up to that.
What amount was it?
16.
Amazing.
Max HP modifier is 16.
But yeah, realistically, I can get rid of any frightening and all that. Like
Yeah.
I have pretty good saves,
And you
so
still
I
doesn't
should be okay.
mind and-
I should be okay.
Nice. And even
And yeah,
200.
still have survived.
Whole buck
Whatever it's
74.
called.
Even 260.
Solid buck 74.
Oh,
245.
what did we get?
16.
16.
Holy shit! You have almost 100 HP more. You have over 100 health more than me.
Wait, I'm at
Crazy.
202.
But I cannot be touched.
Hers is
$2 and two.
How would he know?
How can
How can she slap? How can she slap?
That's also on all the grungs as well, so they just almost doubled their HP.
Oh, plus 16.
That's really big.
Yeah, that's huge for them. How are the grungs feeling right now? They're taking part in some. Do you make anything special out of the feast for the grungs?
Fenris has no idea what they eat, so it's just kind of like the same things that he usually makes, but smaller.
Small little baby chicken.
Pastries and fish and all kinds of stuff for the grungs.
That's but also, one of the logs of the mystical table that the feast comes on is like rotted and there's bugs in it, and I'm gonna eat those instead. Like, nice!
It's like the spell knew what you
Yeah.
really wanted instead of Fenris. Yeah, that's funny.
Plus 16. Hello.
Crunchy. Okay,
It
so
was a marvelous feast. I don't think I've ever eaten so much in my life.
you wanted to
Huge
take
gut on me now.
Fenris to the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I apologize.
No,
I didn't know you were talking. I apologize.
What's the motive?
Strange question. I must have fallen asleep last night while I was on watch. Something began.
It's not a good thing to admit.
I said I must have. I didn't say I did.
Isn't must have. No, never mind.
There's no other explanation for it. What does Nyx look like?
Trying to separate his
Feelings?
what she actually looks like and what Fenris kind of perceives her to look like.
What does she look like? The devil.
She looks like
Oh, that can't be real.
Evil incarnate.
like a black chicken.
Ready to be black.
Hey, black chicken. Black chicken had chick.
I guess you mean
That chicken was
serious.
That chicken was Nick.
Yes, seriously. I know how you feel.
Oh, Hicks was a dick.
Oh, you guys.
I want to play.
Oh, black chicken. All right.
And I go into since seeing her so much, he
In
can
recent days.
in detail like how she looks.
Would Astoria's not asking this. Ashton is asking this. Does she resemble Astoria at all?
So
Like
wait,
if she had like dark hair.
let's talk. Why is Astoria not asking this question?
Because I would know.
Because if Ashton's asking Nick, then that's one thing. But Ashton can't ask Fenris.
Right. I guess.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm just wondering what I'm wondering. Who are you? What I'm wondering is if Fenris would see any resemblance in Astoria.
Then
Well,
Astoria.
describing. I see what you mean.
Oh,
trying not
okay.
to
From like what
Okay.
from
He's
Fenris.
describing.
Fenris,
looking
as
at
you're
you. I
describing
see.
Nyx, and you just saw her in a memory last night, you're looking at Astoria. You describe Nyx as she is. A beautiful, objectively elven woman, with wings, black ones. She has a pale, almost white skin, black, swirling silver eyes, thin nose, high cheekbones. You describe her as she is. No.
No. Okay.
There are similarities, yes. Beautiful, elven, wings. All the hot topics are there. But face to face, no.
Fine details.
Fine details, no.
No, there's no more resemblance than most other beautiful elven women.
She kind of like a relief.
What
like,
brings on this random questioning?
I just thought I saw something last night. As I said, it must have been a dream. But I saw myself with long dark hair and dark wings, pale skin.
Point of reference. She did not have wings.
The one that I saw didn't?
She was just flying.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna assume she
I
So,
apologize.
I
I
assumed she had
apologize.
wings as well.
Flying
I
you.
I
apologize.
don't think you ever said wings. You just said
I didn't.
No, I think we.
I
I just said
assumed-
flying.
Flying is
Yeah.
with wings.
Yes.
Yourself.
I apologize, so I will make that point.
Hovering.
She
Hovering.
was hovering.
Hovering in the air,
Without
1,000 feet away
Yeah.
from you, just above the water, basically.
Okay.
Well, we don't know what type of magics are in this place. A lot of negative energies coming around.
Maybe it brings out our worst fears. As I said, it couldn't have been real. Hence why I thought I was dreaming.
Well, there is also the hut witch moseying around somewhere.
I did smell lavender and cinder. As I said, that could have been a dream.
I think going forward, if we were to do any more watches outside the temple, it should be in pairs.
Okay.
So that way we know that whether or not what you're seeing is possibly true or an illusion.
Ooh.
I think that's a good idea. I just needed to be sure.
Well, as long as your vision didn't have 6 wings, I think you're fine.
No one's.
Well, then how's it fly?
It's been dreaming.
Exactly. Don't fall asleep
live
on
in
the
a
watch
place
again.
of gods.
Yeah.
Guys,
As we know,
running
nothing can
rampant.
fly without wings.
Nothing can fly without wings.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure I
Following a
flew
bunch
the other
of
day.
Frogs into the ocean.
Meanwhile, he's scolding. Don't fall.
Based on a vision.
Meanwhile, we've got a talking tree that's been born 3 days ago.
Alright.
That's flying.
Legit high fantasy lifestyle.
Yeah.
That bitch was flying without wings. Unacceptable.
Don't talk crazy. Like
Misty Step is one thing, going teleporting to different dimensions.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
And I'm just gonna fly. I'm gonna fly with my hammer.
Fucking Mary Poppins your way out of there.
I'm there, fucking Bobbins, y'all.
I'm Mary fucking Poppins, y'all.
And that's fucking mad sus.
That's so funny.
Not in my fantasy world.
So if I had a hammer that could Mary Poppins me anywhere, the only way I'd poop is by flying myself over the ocean and dropping a turd from 1,000
Miles
feet up
up.
in the air.
Killing a whale.
Like a nuke.
Hitting terminal
Mr.
velocity.
President, we got him. We got him.
We got him.
Alright, was there anything else you wanted
Fly
to
back.
just say? Just back on this moment for a second?
Sir, I won't fall asleep again.
Not a girl.
Even though she kind of knew she didn't fall asleep, but.
Alright, I mean, you, this moment maybe occurs like on the corner of this enchanted table that has produced this beautiful feast. You're eating the last remnants of what Fenris has provided for you. And, I mean, what do you do now?
Change to my swim trunks.
What do they look like?
Speedo?
Speedo. Yeah.
Leopard
Much,
Leopard
no.
print speedo.
Just no leopard print on the speedo. The leopard print was for like.
Summer.
I think this is just gonna be like. What color am I minis again? Green, blue.
Sure, they're colored.
They're blue. According to your mini code.
Okay.
Like a tight lime green speedo.
Just the color.
What do
The
you mean?
pattern?
No pattern, just lime green
Okay.
speedo. And I have a lot of like
Like a white
sunscreen on
nose?
my nose. White nose.
I'll be putting it on.
Got it ready. Roku's putting it on your.
You should be good now.
Do you have sea robes?
How
are you
wearing them?
Oh, right.
Astoria dips into the tent.
Multi-purpose robes. Won't they slow you down underwater?
I do not believe so.
Have you ever swam underwater?
Yes, last time.
She's got a banging bob.
What does she look? What does she change it to?
You were there.
Did you fight anything underwater?
With like a little, like almost like a cheeky little. It's not like a thong, but it's like
It's cheeky. Can you take your robes off?
Yeah, she's freaking smoking.
She's
not crying.
She's got abs.
Yes. I suggest it.
He takes off what
You have to carry all this stuff as a reminder. Like you're stuff. Like you're gonna leave your or are you gonna just leave your stuff
I'm
on
just gonna
the?
hang my
No,
robe
crazy.
I
on
would leave it.
Triona.
No.
Did you ask consent?
Triona, would you mind holding this while I am below the water?
Sure. There's like a little branch that just comes out.
That's better.
Nope, I'm gonna sink like a rock in my heavy
Do you-
armor, and that is
Do your
that.
robes have any powers?
Nope.
Okay, great. You're removing stuff. You have removed your robes of the Archmagi.
So I have a little. Yeah, I have my bag
You-
holding. I shove it in.
Bikini of the Archmagi is not a thing.
No, I was gonna shove like the robes.
So then you don't get the benefits of the robe.
until I get down there and put it back on.
Donning
Well-
takes a minute or so.
For robes, I guess.
Just do a little sun tanning with your
Take
hot
an
rod
action.
out, and then we can
I'm
go
just-
in.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You do
Okay.
you.
I'm just gonna start walking.
Mechanics.
into
Yeah,
the
same.
water.
I'm just like, let's
Are
go.
we? Well,
Can you
can we
breathe
breathe water yet?
I
No,
know.
ain't nobody done that yet.
This conversation is making me not care.
So I've got my Speedo and like my wrestler belt on over top of
Hell
it.
yeah.
All right, everybody gather.
I know yours is very closely linked to your thing. Theirs is easy because
I know. I
We
was
don't
like,
have that. Yeah.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
she would leave her.
Wrap in the
you
wraps.
can have the bathing suit on under, and
Yeah.
it's like a
The
little
robe's
cover-up.
open.
Exactly.
And the
Yeah.
robe's open. It's a little cover up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Free flowing. All right, everybody gather around. Except for the little frog guys, they don't need this. All right, as I perform this, let us all take a moment. Close our eyes. stare up at that great, glorious ball of light in the sky.
But I can't see it if I'm closing my
Shut
eyes.
the fuck up. Imagine where it is. Close your eyes.
Look at
face
it well with my eyes closed. Got it.
Feel the warmth.
Got it. Easy.
Feel the glorious lady's warmth. Take a minute. Breathe in. Hold it.
Oh, Roku. God damn it.
I said shut the fuck up. Before you let that breath out, say a little prayer. To our dear lady. May she bless us. May she guide us. May she show us the way of the light.
May she guide us. May she. Is we all
Shut
doing
up.
this? I thought we were all saying the
No.
prayer.
You can say it in your head.
May she guide us.
I'm gonna cast water breathing on it.
I'll give you a point of inspiration.
Thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. I'm just trying to say the prayer. Do what I'm told.
It is okay if you need to speak it.
You can open your eyes now, peddler.
Oh god, it's so bright.
Oh no, it's the peddler.
The peddler.
He's like still staring up at the sun.
Alright,
Denied it the whole time.
Alright, little
Staring at the sun.
Alright, little feathers. Lead the way.
But that throw that.
Go on, eat it.
All right, so the grungs, you kind of start to just walk into the water, wading in.
Beach, is it like a gradual beach or is it like a drop-off beach?
It is a mixture of both, I suppose. You get about 40 feet out before it completely drops off.
Okay.
So yeah, there's like a
So we
steep
follow them as they swim out in the shallow water
until they dive down deep beneath the waterline.
I feel like Atlas is like just floating down.
You're going to sink like a rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna just walk along. Just walk along the sand bed.
The water is like really warm. There's nothing. There's no like current that's like pulling you in. You are able to just kind of walk in and then dip your head below the waterline.
Perfect fucking somersault in the air. As if it was like a long high dive,
Yeah.
but just above the surface of
Yeah.
And then
Yay!
Under the sea.
Under the sea. Honestly, so much more helpful for than I gave credit for initially. I was like, yeah, no, that actually helps. I was blank in my brain before. It was just water.
Just fish.
No, man, and you got as
under the
soon
sea.
as you dip below that drop
Feywild
off.
sea, it's like cool.
Exactly. There's
We have underwater music.
if you cut this out, this is what I imagine this part sounding like. Because I have been listening to this non-fucking stop.
Okay.
We're
That's
back.
great though.
That was a terrible song.
Well, what the fuck?
none of us were into it.
Where was I?
It took me on a ride, and I'm not sure I want to be back.
Take me back. Put me back in.
Put me back in, coach.
Nothing's right.
Nothing's right.
Anywhere but here. Anywhere but here.
And dragons did.
I'm gonna go backwards.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
There's like 12 little grungs.
Fish. I want to be.
There's 6 little grungs. There's 6 grungs.
16 grungs all on the tree. Ooh! The fish. What are their intelligence?
The fish. You just make
I am the master. I am the master of the sea.
Fish definitely would have a less than 8 intelligence.
You are Aquaman.
I'm Aquaman. Come now, my citizens. Come
What, do you want to roll for some? Like, you want to actually get
I
some?
want enough for the 6 grungs, man.
Oh, for them to, like, ride on.
Yeah!
We're riding our seahorses.
Seahorses?
Seahorses. Cavalry!
Literal.
Yeah, literal seahorses.
Horses.
Yes.
No.
No. They're
A
water.
horse-shaped fish.
Yes. Oh, I'm getting
Under
you.
the water.
I'm getting you.
A horse mackerel.
With fin for a
Horse mackerel.
horse mackerel.
All right.
Horse mackerel.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to find 6 little seahorses. They're gonna have to roll against. I'm just gonna do a check. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, yeah. I would say there's 6 little seahorse that kind of.
Send out. Is there any believers of the great slime king here on these oceans? That's my friend.
Little sea. Yeah. You can like hear the water like
That's the
sloshing.
sound of the water sloshing. Sounds exactly like the clopping.
Clopping, yeah, 100%.
They come over. They have like gills on them.
This is my seahorse quick claw.
I love it. Yeah. There's enough for the grungs.
Muffled.
That was great.
Yes.
Is Cedar at all impressed by this?
No.
He's seen frogs ride underwater seahorses before.
Yeah, go on.
Is this for her now?
On the average day of the week.
He's
This is an afterday for him.
He's seen
I
a
saw
lot
that
of
5
shit.
centuries ago.
Yeah.
You're not the first slime king I've seen.
Yeah, 100%. He's met so many slime kings. He's like, so that's where that went.
Yeah. Like, how do you think the
I thought I
first one
killed him.
died?
I thought I killed him.
I knew I left that somewhere.
He knows what that crown
It's
does.
actually a ring.
Yeah, it is.
So funny.
I was a slime
Yeah,
king once.
literally.
The ring wears as a crown.
Yes.
I was a slime
That's
king once.
fucking.
That was a fun summer.
That was a fun summer.
The summer I got reincarnated as a slime
We went
king.
down a hole.
That's hilarious.
Oh man,
That's
that
funny.
takes me back.
All right, so you venture down into
Millennia.
the depths of the sea. Okay, so I will get the grungs to make a perception check for me as you continue to travel down. As I'm assuming it's something you really want to be doing, but you're about 500 feet downwards. It's been a few hours, or about an hour or so.
Sal ain't
I'd say.
seen
A
shit.
little over. 6.
18.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
3 for Sal. He's just totally
Chips,
enveloped with
chips.
getting the horses.
That is
Sounds
a
high.
5.
He's on
A
his side.
toad of 10?
Yes.
Okay. Skip. You are the one to see it.
No one.
The seabed curves ahead into a crescent as the path forward becomes unclear for a moment. You know it's around here somewhere. You just have to spot it. So 6 of you stop for a moment. You've seen this crescent in your visions once upon a time. Skip, you kind of begin to look around through the open water. Beyond the coral and the seaweed, you see that there is a path that travels to the northeast. What catches your eye, however, is the brief moment where you notice a shimmer in the water that is not drawn from a light source. Not light passing through again, but you see where the water is almost distorted by ribbons of sparkles.
A point.
Sparkling.
Can we speak? Is it like a bubble around us that we can speak through?
Well, the heroes have water breathing. The grungs can just probably talk normally, I would say.
We're always
Yeah.
speaking in Grung.
Over there!
But does water breathing include communication underwater?
I think it's like distorted breathe.
Yeah, but you can like within a short distance.
Something like that. It's it does talk about it.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, so then.
Oh, I'm thinking of the cap of water breathing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Well, that makes the killable thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what
of.
I was picturing.
But
So we're just
We can just
underwater.
breathe.
you can
That's it.
just breathe. The heroes
Yeah.
can just breathe.
That's why I'm
When
like,
they're doing sign language
Yeah.
and shit to each other.
But Skip, the grungs can talk to each other just fine. Skip, you notice the shimmer of ribbons. The ribbons of shimmer.
over there.
This is an entrance that you are currently looking for. You pointed out over there.
Sparkles.
Yeah, let's keep moving here.
I see her point and go in that direction.
Skip starts to swim towards where she saw the sparkles. She?
He.
The grungs follow suit. Heroes, is that what I heard? The heroes are like, well, the grungs go, we go.
We just follow these grungs, right?
You follow, swimming towards where that shimmer was once seen, and as you push forward, as you pass by that shimmer, you feel a shift in the water. There is no splash, there is no parting of the water, no resistance at all as you move forward. One moment you're just swimming, your muscles, especially those with armor on, burning against that weight as you just are swimming downwards, trying to follow the grungs. Grungs are speedy. But you can feel that burn in your body as you continue to move downwards. The next minute, you feel yourself, however, move through a magical barrier, almost like a very thin layer of skin. The pressure of the water vanishes. Your armor no longer feels heavy or weighing you down. Rather, you feel familiarity in its weight now. Your feet gracefully find ground beneath you.
No, I was just looking at, with roving for my ranger thing, I'm not deterred from much. I'm still heavy armored.
You can actually now use your feet to walk along the sculpted dune of sand. You feel weightless, but at the same time, solid.
Are we still underwater?
You are.
Is the water around us?
There is.
But it's acting differently.
Can I
You
try to
notice.
speak?
Please do.
What is happening? It works.
It does.
Hell yeah.
You inhale instinctually. You speak that dry air fills your lungs.
Magic.
No bubbles escape your lips. You can breathe. You can speak down here. The sea completely all around you. Fish are still swirling past you. Seaweed still tickles.
But air is entering our lungs.
But air is entering your lungs right now.
This feels so
Grungs
natural.
know what's up.
Grungs, what's up?
Fish time for everyone.
You are currently in the current.
This is the current.
The current is...
You never been in the current before? Come on!
Current affairs.
We are
This is the first day, I'm pretty sure.
currently in the current.
You haven't lived until you've been in the current.
Ignorant to our ways.
They're the children.
Right, this
Not
is the
yet learned about this.
The stupid monkey, this is the current, okay? You're currently in the current, alright? Yeah, like
Okay, I'm sorry, okay. The Grungs know that this is the current. They can relay this information to the heroes, but this is a tunnel of sorts. This is why Salon gets its name, the Breathing City, because it was given this dome of air, essentially, that exists and commingles with the water around you. So, the water is still around you. You feel dry, but you are still underwater, very much so.
Breathable
Very
water.
cool.
But this was from the Archfey, Kida.
Okay,
It's like every time I've ever had a wake, or what's it called? What was dreams called?
Lucid dream?
Lucid dream, where I'm underwater and I realize that I'm breathing water and that it's wrong. But somehow I'm just like, I know that I'm breathing and I know that I'm underwater, yet somehow these two things are existing.
That is exactly what is happening right now.
It feels like it should not be happening, but
But
it
it
is.
is.
Cool.
The Grungs would know that the current is basically a series of tunnels that connect, that all have hidden entrances found throughout the water, that all lead directly to Salon.
So long as we stay in these tunnels here, we'll be right is right.
You can feel the barriers exactly as you continue to walk forward.
Don't step past it.
So these are a magical series of tunnels
Sagan.
that,
Salon,
that connect
S-A-L.
to Salon.
Salon, exactly. Salann.
A&N.
It means
Salad.
salt.
Get your hair done.
It's Sylvan.
So we, since that's what we more normally speak, we just call it salt. So we're going to
No, it's
salt,
not Salon.
but we call it salt. Okay, that's fine.
No, you say Salon.
Because it's Sylvan.
Salad.
In the common tongue, it means salt, but we're speaking Sylvan.
But Sylvan is our common tongue.
Correct.
Sylvan
And
is
it's
in
Salon.
common
Putting a double
It's
negative.
Sylvan.
Okay. I don't know what.
Agreed.
Yeah, you just say Salon.
I
Anyway.
just say Salon.
Okay, so you're continuing forward?
Yeah.
All right, folks. So as you continue to trek through the current, you come across a delicate span of what looks to be petrified coral. The color is faded, leaving the coral kind of dusty and collapsed. It forms a bridge over a chasm in the seabed, and much of it has crumbled away, leaving only few spots to cross. I will need acrobatics checks from everyone.
No.
That's interesting. I never knew those.
To try to cross this chasm.
I don't even know if we did that.
Acrobatics.
You
Ooh,
can
that's not
use your
good.
wings.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can fly across.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Out there,
gonna.
but those who cannot fly must do.
Acrobatics?
Yep.
I'm gonna give my hammer a spin and kind of just cascade myself over.
Sweet.
I'll ask the grungs,
Dex,
how do you feel about crossing this gap? Will you be able to do this without failing?
Acrobatics.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we've pretty much been across this about 8 or 9 times right now.
In athletics, in that vision.
Pretty athletic.
You gonna make it?
I don't know if we can make it.
I'll climb on the pedal
Yes,
though, as Rogue
Oh, Toad? Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's
okay.
fucking fine.
Lily's gonna go for
As
it.
normal.
So, and then Pebble's gonna cross with
With
his wings.
wings,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna use my advantage.
Alright, everyone roll acrobatics.
Alright.
I rolled a 3, and then rolled it another 5 times, and all came up 3.
Why did you roll it 5
Dice.
times?
Well, because the last 2 times I rolled it was a 3.
Loaded dice.
I'm thinking I'm
I don't know what loaded, but...
So it's 12 for Arcadian,
5.
and then a dirty 20 for Atlas.
That's a new one.
Yeah, that's a 7. Okay.
The Grung boys are okay though?
Okay. Maybe it's
They gotta cross
maybe
the
that was just
bridge.
really, really bad
20,
luck.
21 for Skip.
Skip, 21.
Acrobatics?
13.
So that would just be dex.
Ian,
right?
Maybe an 8.
I'll do it this way. Everyone roll and I'll tell you the DC. The DC is 15.
I did not make
I
that.
just need to know who fails. Okay?
Fail.
Lily.
Fail.
Whoever fails falls off of the bridge and down into the cat.
Arcadian has wings.
Yes, he does.
He's fine.
He's correct.
Okay.
He flies. Falls down into the chasm. It's not a very far fall. It's only 20 feet. But you do fall on some pretty pesky rocks as you do take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
No, are you rolling that or are we?
I will roll that.
Oh,
I
there
suppose.
goes all
I guess that
my-
makes sense. I just had it written down. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Toad got a nat 20 for that, just want to point out.
Oh, Toad, Papa!
Plus a 4 on the guidance, so he got the best roll he could.
Nice.
You really did.
26.
Oh, my back.
Hurts. Is that cedar or
Yeah, cedar.
Hey, you guys better pick yourselves up. You're giving us a bad look down there. Come on now. Oh my god.
Hang on there, little shivvy.
I'll cure everyone's. I'll give everyone a cure wounds when they come back up. Is it just 3 that miss?
That's a lot of
Lily
spell
pad
slots.
missed,
Yeah.
Cedar missed.
Yep.
I can only do it 3
Shapes
times.
Sal's good.
Sal's good.
Sounds good now.
Skips is good.
Skip is dead?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Lily
just the
pad
3 of you guys
Lily
that
pad
missed.
missed. Yeah, Lily pad, Cedar, and
Sorry,
Chips were the only
over.
3 to miss.
Should I just do 1 roll maybe?
Come on, little froggies.
Yeah,
That was
sure.
Yeah,
a
that's
pretty
fine.
fucking good
Yeah, that's
roll.
He said it before the roll, to be fair.
It did,
Yeah.
I did say it before
Yeah.
the roll.
Back to full.
14 each.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah, that's
Yeah,
So
great.
you just are back to full.
But
Yeah.
he'll use all of his cure wounds.
Thanks, little feller. Appreciate you.
Wait, who fell? Did Cedar fall?
Yeah.
Oh, Cedar fell. Oh, that's
Cedar.
even fucking funnier.
Alright, gather around everybody who fell. It's like Grung, chew. I hurt my elbow real bad.
It's like dripping blood.
Okay, hold on, big guy. Let me just get up there and I'll clamber on up to your like shoulder and just kind of
You
like.
kind of lifts both of the grungs out.
It's just like a little string.
Oh, cute.
It's barely even a trip for.
Right as rain, man, my friend. Might as rain. I'm fucking tapped for the day though on that shit. My god.
Thank you very much, little toad.
Hey, anytime. Except for
That's
tomorrow.
so
Except for
cute.
today. Maybe tomorrow.
Time except for today.
Appreciate you, little man. Thanks.
That's hilarious.
All right, so you move. You continue to push forward. Cedar overcomes his embarrassment. Continue across the petrified coral
With my
bridge.
little red cheek to that.
Petrified.
I'm the first time.
Coral.
Coral.
Okay, so you move forward. You move forward. Another hour or so. Another 2 hours.
How? Oh wait,
24.
24. But it also doesn't matter because we're in the curve.
Correct. You can breathe.
What about a hero speed still? How long did that last?
Oh, all day.
All day.
Okay, it's also 24.
Yeah, it's until like
2-4. 2-4. 8-2-4.
All right, so you push through the current, and your surroundings are, beautiful. Silver kelp,
Last time.
glowing anemones, burned like a pink and purple hue. long, shimmering eel-like ribbon-like eels slither by as you try to approach a massive bloom of jellyfish.
Oh, hey, Atlas.
Yes.
Rubbing the sunscreen off my nose. Do ghosts live underwater, too?
Those aren't ghosts.
Are they
Jellyfish.
But they move like...
I heard tales of pirate ghosts back in the day.
Don't let.
Like, the pirates underwater as ghosts?
Roll me a history check.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You woke up the pirate ghosts. The jelly pirate ghosts.
Oh, that 20!
Nice.
22!
Tell me all about the pirate ghosts.
The jellyfish pirate ghosts.
You say that.
Put Pebble at
Is
ease.
it a joke? Like, is Cedar just trying to,
Oh, fuck
you know?
no. He knows some fucking old ghost, like, pirate stories.
You
The Black Pearl.
remember something as you say that. There is a ghost ship that travels around the summer court seas. A fearsome captain.
Named Nat 20.
Come up with a really cool name right now.
Right now.
It's Kraken Bane.
It's fucking cracking me.
It's fucking Kraken Bane.
And his crew.
Ghostly crew.
Silvermane.
No, she is known as
Oh,
Captain Hem.
Yeah.
As in,
Hemlock.
No.
We stumbled into fucking hemlock. That's so.
With a nat 20 history check?
Okay.
You finally just moved on.
That's fuck. That's why she's always on the move. Moving around. Dipping and diving.
You know, this kind of reminds me. Oh, Captain Ham.
Of who?
Captain Ham.
Captain Hand.
Ham.
Is she a
Ham.
boy called
And Porky Pig. That's like a ghost.
Captain Hand.
I believe. Prepare to be bored.
That's what Pebble imagines.
Well, tell me about Captain Ham.
Or ghostly crew cruise around seas. Summer courts.
Where in the summer court?
That's where we are.
Marauding and pirating all sorts of folk in the ports. Now, nobody's seen her in quite some time now. Back in the old days, she used to be quite a terror. Skullduggery and skinning all sorts of fairies and such.
What?
They say she wears a very necklace of fairy wings, about 120 strong.
No, it's okay. It's just a story.
I'm gonna go back. We don't.
Nah.
I
You're
don't
going
need
to be by
Valefor.
yourself.
I don't need to be Valefor. You guys can be Valefor, right?
But what if you meet her on the way back?
No,
The
I
You're
pirate
better
ship
off
is
staying with us.
the pirate ship is going to be under the water.
And where are we right now?
Under the water.
under the sea.
Pebble, fear not. You are with the warden of the summer court. I will keep us safe on our journey.
Ham. That sounds awful for me.
Hem. Yes, you're saying hem, not ham, right?
Yeah, ham.
Hmm.
I was hearing
Hem.
head.
H-E-M.
Like
Has anyone ever seen this?
hemlock?
No.
Oh my
There's
God.
no way.
No, Hemlock's the witch that we're trying to find. That's
That's
a
a
different
witch that
person.
never stays in one place longer than what she should.
That is right.
A witch, ghost,
And has
pirate.
barnacles.
Under the
Barnacles
sea.
was the image. She was by the sea.
Are these little fuckers leading us there?
Are you saying that the ghost ship is Hemlock?
Maybe one of the same.
Potentially.
Impossible to know.
What? Out of this stuff, from looking at the jellyfish?
Yeah, how did I figure this one out?
he thought they were ghosts.
Yeah, that
You're like ghost pirates.
You try, you get a joke about ghost pirates, and you know, you make a joke sometimes, and you then have
Just
this
have
like
Flash.
flash.
Little domino effect.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh.
I send a message
Oh my hell.
or whatever to Atlas being like,
Well, wait. Do you have message as a cantrip?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no I do.
Okay.
No, it's actually,
But it
she's
was
actually
like-
writing
it's
it.
like,
Yeah, for whatever.
I just sent it to him in a second.
She's writing it down and slipping it into his locker.
Got it?
Okay, I'm only asking because this is the first time you've used it.
Yeah.
It's the second time.
Ish.
Ish.
Usually used in bed.
Yeah,
Yeah, baby, just like that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
So
I asked him, like, do
Wanna
you think Grung are leading us to Hemlock?
I do not believe so. They spoke of Valefor, not of Hemlock. Or Captain Hem.
We should still keep an eye out. If
I agree.
This witch of the ghost
What?
sea
The
is
ghost sea?
around,
We're in the ghost sea right now?
we should put an end to that.
A couple of centuries ago it was.
But yes, let us stay on
On task.
Maybe I am, big fella. Maybe I am.
Let's shrink down
Grungs?
tiny size.
Maybe I am, big fella.
Lead on.
Maybe I am.
Yeah, what the hell are you guys talking about? Are you moving on or what? They're like 20 feet ahead.
We're coming.
Throughout this conversation, in the background of you guys coming to these conclusions, you can hear like bells being rung with a chorus. Ching chong, excuse me.
Describing bells, those are perfectly valid sounds.
Thank you, but you know.
Bing
Yes.
bong.
Bing bong. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Ching chong.
Ding dong.
Not that one.
As the jellyfish are shaped like little bells.
Oh.
And every time the
Current moves.
no, they're
Tentacles.
the tentacles move. You can hear the chimes of the jellyfish.
That's cool.
And each small movement that they kind of make as they float around, you can hear.
Jelly birds.
You're gonna have to navigate your way through these jellyfish. So I will need an acrobatics check again from everybody.
Acrobatics.
You're
And this
killing me,
time Wayne won't
Smalls.
save you.
No? Okay.
Okay.
Big one's Fenris, small one.
Again, the DC is 15, so just let me know who fails.
Okay.
That's a fail for Fenris. That's a 16 for Shivs.
So,
Um,
big needle. Me. Plus 3 plus 1 plus 3.
Pebble fails, surprisingly. And
Fail.
Lily passes this time.
Hell yeah. Okay, so everyone who fails, excuse me, is going to take.
it's acrobatics, right?
Wow!
Sting damage.
16!
What?
I rolled max!
Oh,
16 points of radiant damage.
Is that that's all of our hero.
That's crazy.
Woof.
The story got 15 on the dot.
But it is max HP, so we would heal back. We would.
We have the opportunity.
Right,
Yeah.
you do, yes.
Okay.
But
Passes all around.
But then knock out the hero's feast.
Wow.
And
It's pass or suck, right?
Pass or suck, yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
That was my nickname.
beautiful. I want to touch it.
Sorry.
They taste like blueberry jelly.
Yeah, let Shoes have that one.
that's my favorite kind.
Blueberry jelly
Grogu?
donuts.
Or
Toad is gonna do at least once, probably twice, based on the damage. Everybody gather round. Everybody has to be within 15 feet of him.
Okay.
He's gonna put his staff up. All the toads, or all the grungs know what's going on.
Yeah,
It's just gonna be this like,
what's the like?
Exactly.
That's great.
we each heal for 14.
Oh, great.
Amazing.
Wow, great.
But we used both of those.
The story was barely.
So 14.
14.
So he only took 2 points of damage. Okay, so me and my bow cell.
Oh my guts. Look at all my little zap marks. Oh, it'll be okay, I guess. But
Hey, that's a kind of cool tattoo.
I'm not gonna lie, I nearly died actually back there.
That
Holy
was
schmuck.
but a mere pittance.
Oh yeah, 16.
Hey, I found
That was like half my life. Yeah, getting sounds like a pinball machine.
Ping.
Oh,
Pinball.
wait.
That's great.
I don't feel so good.
I don't
Let's
feel
be a little
so
more
good,
careful from
boss.
now on.
Yeah, lemons.
Alright.
All right, now I said that I was tapped last time. I'm actually tapped now. I'm fucking tapped
The
for
toad's tapped.
whatever that is.
Little toad's
Healing.
tap. You hear that, little fella? You tap.
There you go.
Stay with me, little guy.
Yeah.
We'll get through this.
Another few hours of travel.
This sucks.
How far is
Water.
it?
The seabed comes to a stop,
Fire now.
Oh,
leaving you at the edge of a very small cliff.
It goes even deeper.
What you see below, very few get to see in their lifetime. To your right, there is a very small set of stairs that leads you down. Since below you lies the ruins of the breathing city, Salon.
There it is.
Sandy streets are still pale stones worn smooth by time and water. Faded pearl spires, cracked and broken. Once palaces and halls now smothered in violet coral and kelp. Seashell mosaics on their cracked walls. Broken archways covered in barnacles, Broken archways covered in barnacles. Fallen statues whose faces have eroded away. At the center, however, you see two things that are impossible to miss. First, you see a massive 30-foot, give or take, high rock covered in kelp and coral, but at its core, bursting through, you see every color of the rainbow shimmering within. Secondly, you see a creature who you can only assume is Valefor.
All right, there's a light.
That's where we're gonna leave.
no!